what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the first pod of 2026. Like always, it is the Top Rope Boys, and like always, it is let's see how many am I gonna give them today? It's the EFT of the DMV, the Chocolate City Saint, the Left Hand of Destruction, the Potter of All Worlds, the Bajan Bulldozer, the Cameroonian Nightmare, El Misterio Negro, the Rated S Superstar. All in all, just the goddamn badass. You feel me? The bougie badass. That's a new one. The bougie
That's fine.
badass.
We're up to nine.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll do an even 10 next week, but I might do an even 10 next week. But yeah, it's your boy Steph, and man, it is a full house. The gang is in here with me, man. Fuck it is. Let me pass it off to my OG tag team partner, Reek. Where you at?
I'm here. Happy to be here. Oh my gosh. Happy New Year, everybody. You feel me?
Happy New Year.
Um, Obviously we would have recorded last week. That which would have been the first, but who it's New Year's Day. We weren't doing that shit. But either way,
Fuck no.
it's your man with the plan, your host with the most, Mr. Reek Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here, back with the boys. Um, shit. 2025 was an interesting year for wrestling, and I think this year is going to be just as interesting, if not more so. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot to talk about, got a lot to cover, and happy to be back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's roll.
Let's go. Oh, where you at?
Yo, Tyro Nation, what's up? It's your boy, just Vaughn. Happy New Year to all. Excited to see what this year has in store for wrestling. Last year was pretty decent. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we got. Hope you all had a good New Year. Everyone was safe. And, let's hope this one's a good one as well. Let's jump right to
All right. Oracle, where we at?
We're here, boys. Still hating my job, but we're here.
it.
Hey, whatever number of being hating my job in DC, we're still at it again. Glad to be here, though.
Praying for my
All
boy,
right.
man.
For real, pray.
Yeah.
Yo, free Sears. Free Sears to us backwards, dog.
Uh, Let me out.
All right, man. Let's jump right into it. So, again, we didn't touch on much of the wrestling that happened last week because we were on break. Nobody was trying to record on New Year's Day. But the New Year, the day, the episode from last week on Friday on SmackDown, we definitely got to talk about. First off, we got a return of the Viper, the motherfucking Viper. You feel me? Randall Keith Orton. Yeah. Hit the phone. Hit the phone. So finally, after everybody saying, "Oh my God, where Randy at? Where Randy at?" Randy back. You feel me? Somebody play the Key Glock song. Reek, you gonna have to put it like right here. Anyway,
He's pissed.
but nah, like Randy comes out. Actually, even before Randy came out, Miz came out and he started talking. He started doing all the yapping that Miz been doing recently. That Miz has always been doing his whole career. Talking about I'm the one that beat John Cena at WrestleMania. Now that John Cena's gone, I'm the locker room leader. Everyone should be bowing down, kissing my feet, blah 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 blah. But instead, all they want to do is laugh at me. Bro, you had zero singles wins in 2025.
I do want to say real quick, it's crazy that we never got Randy versus John one on one at WrestleMania. I think that's crazy as hell.
That is insane. I
I
was
think that's
thinking
a,
about
Never
that
at
literally
all?
yesterday.
not a one
No,
on one.
never.
Oh,
We had a triple threat at WrestleMania 24,
uh,
but not a one on one. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's
like
like
Yeah.
a
like
factor. That's a fact of the day.
yeah. I just feel like I'm thinking about all the times they wrestled, all the shit they did with each other. Never one on one at Mania ever. That's
We
crazy.
didn't get that. We didn't get John or Punk either at WrestleMania, I believe, either.
No,
Right.
we haven't.
Mm.
We
We
got
got
John.
we got we got Orton and Punk.
You know, great match
We
too.
got dude. We got John and Danielson before we got at Mania. Before no, that was the SummerSlam. We got John and Danielson before we got John and Orton at Mania. That's crazy to think about.
That is crazy to think about, honestly and truly.
Mhm.
But man, listen, I'll say this about the Miz. I love the Miz. I do. And the fact
Yeah.
that he's still around is like lovely. It's amazing to me. But it's like, brother, be realistic. Why would we do this? Why are we going to kiss your ass of all people? Of all people, I'm just saying, like Steph said, like you didn't win anything in 2025,
At least not in
like
singles competition. Everything
brother.
he won. He won with Melo.
Right. Shit. And look at Melo now. Shout out to Melo. Love the
Oh,
boy.
bro, shout out to Melo. Ah,
What
bro,
deserved?
shout out to my U.S.
What
champion.
deserved? What deserved?
But nah, man. So I thought it was very funny how he shoots at Melo, he shoots at Joe Hendry. Randy comes out, excuse me. Then he starts to pitch the team of Miz KO, which I thought that was very just
I
very
for
hilarious.
it. This can be hard.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
not gonna lie. If they wanted to run it for some weird way, fuck it. Like they could do it for a month. I wouldn't mind.
yeah, not now, but
But
like down the line somewhere, hey, why not?
Be quick and
yeah.
fun, I guess. But it's
Yeah.
like, dude,
Honestly,
if
I'm
I'm Rand,
surprised that
listen, if I'm Randy,
go
I don't
ahead.
care if this shit was damn near 16 years ago, brother. I still don't like you. Okay, you cashed in on me. I don't like you. All right,
Oh yeah. Shit.
I don't like
Yeah.
you, bro. I remember watching
That
that Raw. I was watching that Raw live, and I was like, "There's no way the man's not about to beat Randy for this. No, no way." Lo and fucking behold, 2 minutes later, still one of the craziest things I've seen live on Raw. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was crazy to me at the time.
Mm.
mm, no, bro. I think both of the Miz's world title wins are weird as hell if we look back at them
I
in
forgot
hindsight.
about the second one.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
It was
They
Isn't
literally
isn't
are.
the
like a
sec
week. That's what,
isn't the second one from like 2020? Yeah.
yeah, because
What
he cashed in on Drew, hmm
Yeah.
was it, Drew? Okay. Yeah, it
And then
was.
Bobby fucking squashed him the following week.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a week. It was like a week or two later.
I think it was like the Miz and Bobby Lashley had like a deal, and
Hmm.
then it was like, hey, you cash in, you win. I'm gonna need that, and he indeed got that.
Vince was just doing whatever, dog.
Thunderdome
It
era
was.
was funny.
Yeah, it was Thunderdome. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think the reason why, actually bringing up Vince, I always thought it was very funny, and the Miz KO segment kind of reminded me. That's definitely seems like some shit that Vince would have done back in his heyday.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, definitely.
He was one of those guys. Like he loved like makeshift tag team wrestling. He didn't
Hmm.
Yeah.
appreciate like pure tag team wrestling, but he was like, hmm,
He definitely didn't appreciate pure tag teams because look at how he did FTR.
like you two, y'all have nothing. Y'all don't even know each other, but look, you're a tag team now, huh?
Two superstars put together, make it work.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
why?
SmackDown
Like
06. Hello.
I remember when Y2 AJ was a thing. Like
No,
just
bro.
doing shit, just doing
Let's
shit.
let let's take it even further back. John Cena and David Otunga were tag
John
team
That
Cena,
was a
champions.
tag team.
John Cena, and the Miz too. That was
Yeah.
also a thing.
Yeah.
John Cena and Batista were tag
John
team
Cena and
champions.
Shawn Michaels. Like we can keep going. Like, just doing shit for what? Hell, I remember when Chris Jericho and Edge were tag team champions for like a week before Edge tore his Achilles. That was random as hell.
Hmm.
Mm.
Like just show Miz, random as hell. Like just do it.
Showman's was so random, but the way it
It
caught
worked.
fire.
It worked
Yeah.
so good. It worked
Hmm.
so well.
Showman's caught fire. Jericho caught fire. Kane and Danielson obviously caught fire.
Oh,
Like,
that was fun as hell. That was
Team Hell No
amazing.
was so great.
So
Especially like with
fun.
I will let no one disrespect Team Hell No.
that was
dude,
shit.
so Team Hell No is so great. And the reason why that came into my mind is because I was showing my partner, you guys remember the segment where they're in therapy and
Dr.
they're
Shelby.
doing the fallback?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was showing them those segments and that was hilarious. They were like, "Oh, this works." I was like, "Yeah, this was like a thing." So
It was
now
like
they're
it
official.
was a
So
great
now
time.
exactly. So now they're officially a Team Hell No fan, and now they since we all know that Lyra Valkyria is basically this generation's Bryan Danielson. They now want Lyra and Raquel or something to be like that.
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't mind odd couple tag teams at all, so long as they work cohesively. Because a lot of
I mean,
times
shit.
you see these tag teams come together, you're like, this makes no sense. Like even when you
Yeah,
had like Sheamus and Cesaro, when they came together, it was like, I can see that. you know, and it
Like the
works.
Yeah,
bar made sense because of their styles were so similar.
yeah,
Exactly. So it's like
but
as
they will
long as they
beat,
make sense, it makes sense. Yes.
but they will beefing for like the best of seven series. They were beefing
Yes.
for a good
Yeah,
like 2 3 months before they got together.
Mick Foley said, "You know
yeah.
what? Y'all in this tournament right now. Go ahead, get them titles, y'all. Go ahead."
It was real.
You both tied. Okay, series tied. You both get a tag title shot.
Like shit.
It was real. It was real beef between the two of them.
Also, Seth
But
Rollins and Jason Jordan. We forgot about that
Oh
off
my
there.
god,
oh my
jeez,
god, that was random as
jeez.
fuck.
That
Seth
that
Rollins,
that there's
Wall,
a trivia question. God,
Rollins and Buddy Murphy winning the tag titles when they had Akon with what were the names in the group? The two Samoan guys. That's not the
Oh, the
Oh, the
authors of
Authors of
pain.
Pain.
yeah. It's also the pain.
yeah,
I don't
Seth
even
and
think those
Buddy
I don't
Murphy.
even
That
think
was
those
weird.
motherfuckers are Samoan.
No, because it was
Are they
like
not?
I don't know.
my
I'd have to
It's
do my
some
research.
island.
I don't know.
Probably some island.
like because like why were Seth and Buddy the
Hmm.
tag team champions when you had
Tag team right
AOP
there.
right? That stupid. That made
Hmm.
no sense. Like,
I mean,
God.
it just happened again with AJ and Dragon Lee and Yo.
Bro,
Shit,
I was about to say,
I remember
literally
fucking
Bandito worked.
Braun Strowman and the 12-year
Yeah.
old. Remember that?
Dude. Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
The Miz and Shane McMahon was a thing.
Oh, they did win the tag titles. God
Fucking
damn it.
The Miz and Shane McMahon had a Mania match. Let's think about that as a tag team. Let's think about that.
because I think they beat who did they beat for the titles? It might have
I
been the
think it was
Usos or FTR, one of the two. I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was
But
Usos.
it's like like I said, I love all couple wrestling. But it's just like, where do y'all get this shit from?
Let's put
Yeah.
your names in the
Like,
hat and pull it out.
It's gotta be some shit where it's like,
even when they
okay,
used to do
y'all are
like the
kind of cool
Taboo Tuesday
backstage.
shit, even when they did like the Taboo Tuesday shit, they'd be like, okay, you two aren't in the title match, so y'all gonna be in the tag title match instead. Okay,
Hmm.
cool. Like Kane and Big Show, I'm gonna need y'all to go out there and get them.
Bro.
Works.
Um, man, where we got a little bit off tangent there,
We
man.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We
What
were talking about the
It
what
Miz and Randy. Yeah, we did.
what do you mean? What do you
Yeah,
mean a little bit?
Just a tad.
just
Little
We're,
to,
bit.
we're completely off the rails.
but
We're in a
no,
different
man.
state right now.
I'm excited to see how this goes because I think the Miz being like a cool starter program for Randy, like kind of like establishing his way and being back full time. I think it's
Mhm. Of
cool. However, when Randy had the backstage segment, he said, "Hey, Cody, I'm coming for that title.
course he is. But that
They've been
also
doing this for 2 years. Just pull the
see,
trigger."
but that also kind of leads me to ask, like, as far as because obviously AJ's retiring soon, Chris Jericho's retiring soon, whatever. At what point does Randy start to wind down, right? So, like, I don't know if they're going to give him the same treatment as like John Cena got or what, but I just wonder, like, when is he going to think about like hanging it up? I do know at some point. I don't know if Randy's ever going to win another championship. I wouldn't mind if he does. Obviously, it's just I just wonder like how
Mhm.
much further does Randy have to go here? Because the fact that we still haven't done Randy and Cody the way he needs to be yet is kind of weird to me. But I mean,
Randy
Yeah.
gotta be a heel in order for Randy gotta
I,
be a heel in order for him to win it.
but they refuse to do it. I
Because they
don't
don't
know.
want
Yeah.
that motherfucker they don't want that motherfucker to go off the rails.
But that's the best Randy, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
like that's Randy at his best. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, like the range Randy with a title in this day and age, I need that like one more time.
Bro. Like literally the only way I can see like that happening is that like dang, maybe if he does like a one last dance or a one last ride and they let him play the hits, they have to let him bring back the Rage and Randy for a title run.
Need it.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Randy, you're gonna have to shave your head bald and you're gonna have to unify the titles again.
No, punch
So,
somebody.
Something. I mean, something. Shit.
so I
Bro.
just I just looked it up. In 2020 mid 2024, he signed a extension to keep him in WWE until 2029.
All
2029.
right.
Okay.
Wow.
So we got
Okay.
we got
Wow.
3 more
Okay.
years.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So clearly he has a lot more gas left than we think he does. So cool. That's fine with me.
And somewhere in between, he should definitely get a title shot. I'm not, I mean,
Mm.
not title shot, but half the title along with it for a little bit,
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't mind him having like a short program with that. Like it doesn't have to be like a long ass title. It can be something quick like John Cena's was, a few
Mm-hmm.
months, like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Establish another star if you need to, whatever. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that, and I remember I saw this on Twitter a couple days ago. Do we think that Paul is going to let him dethrone him? Because right now they're tied.
I mean,
Age, I mean, no
I
one
think
let
he,
Triple H
I
run
think
Triple
I
H.
think I think he would.
I think that he would eventually, but yeah.
because like I think he absolutely would. For one, I think he absolutely would. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I think it would really depend on how it fits in the grand scheme of things. I know they have a lot of things that they're trying to get in the works now. Like a lot, they're already looking to Mania for next year in
Yeah.
Saudi,
Mm-hmm.
so they're already trying to figure out what that's going to be. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things going on. So I'm like, when are you going to have time to do that? Like, you even have a case where the Rock's last match might be coming up. You have Cody and
Mhm.
Roman 3 on the horizon, probably too. So, and there's like, in the you got the new stars coming up. Like, there's so many variables here. So it's like, where are we going to have time to where it would make sense to do this? I guess is my question.
I can imagine
Uh,
a war. I can imagine a war, but it's like a money in the bank potential. Like he went to briefcase, you know, maybe that's his hair tone, and then he cashes in on a younger champion, trying to spin with that feud for like a bigger show to get that person in the moment of like winning at like Mania, SummerSlam, like one of the bigger shows. Like
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever they decide to belt up Braun, I wouldn't mind that being the way to go.
all
See, and
King of the
that's
Wing.
and that's what I was about to bring up
Yeah.
next because that kind of reminds me of like when Dolph Ziggler won the NXT title,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
and then they had Braun beat him on Raw for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a situation where it's like they're trying to build up a star that way, and I can see that. So that makes a lot of sense. I can definitely see that for sure.
yeah.
Also King of the Wing.
Or
yeah.
that I was thinking that too. I was like,
Mm,
because I think the Money in the Bank is more suited for someone. I would say younger, but obviously Damian Priest won Money in the Bank, and he's fucking 45. But um, I just feel like King of the Ring might make more sense in that
I'm
regard.
so sorry.
I see. I'm just saying. 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 Like
New Year, same week.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because I think Money in the Bank is better suited for like someone younger.
Yeah, I
It
got you.
makes sense for someone younger. But I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Damien just won that bitch. He's pushing 50. So I'm
He
just
caught,
saying.
he caught a high straight to the chest.
Yo,
I wasn't even trying to be an asshole either. I'm being so serious. I'm just
No,
saying.
no, I agree. He deserves it. Fuck Demon Priest. I'm kidding.
no, bro, no, bro. Oh, that's funny as shit. But no, I'm not gonna lie. Give Austin Theory another run with the briefcase, or give it to
Please,
Dominic Mysterio.
yeah,
I'm
something.
still I'm still on the
Dom
mellow.
doesn't need it.
I'm still on the mellow train, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, I'm on the Melo train too, but also I gotta be realistic. They're not gonna give it to someone that looks like me. They get
Give it to Alistair Black. He deserves it.
All right, that'd be tough too.
that's the closest I'm
We
gonna get to that's the closest I'm gonna get to a black person winning Money in the Bank.
Oh God.
crazy.
Hey,
Uh,
Naomi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold
and
on.
look how
What?
long that took. Look at the difference. Look at the space
Dream
between big.
Jim.
Look at the space between. Look at the space between Big E and Naomi winning the briefcases. How
I
long was that?
forgot. See, I forgot about Biggie winning that shit. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay, but to be fair though, both of the captions have been more iconic than any other wrestler not named Seth Rollins.
Points are
yes,
valid. Points are
I
valid.
believe. I believe that Naomi's cash is the best of all female cashes, and I believe that Big E's
Oh,
is
by
literally
far.
only second to. I believe that Big E's is literally only second to Seth.
Both of Steph's, but
That
Yeah.
was so fun to watch, man. I miss Biggie every single day. Good God.
Oh, bro.
we,
Ugh.
we off the rails tonight.
We're
We're
so
so
off the rails today.
off to where again.
Hey, man, that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
All right, man. I can even get to the next part of the docket. All right, wait. So first off,
Quick intermission. Just quick little quick.
go ahead.
This is mostly for Steph. So reportedly, Sebastian Stan is going to be Harvey Dent.
Fuck.
Damn!
We knew this shit was coming. Y'all can't pick anyone else anyway.
Can I get a Tommy Elliott just one time?
Oh,
Shit!
bro,
I just
y'all
want
can't
one
pick.
hush. Just one hush.
It's the fact that they can't pick different villains for
Okay,
Batman movies at all.
this is about wrestling. This is about wrestling. But anyway,
I was gonna say because you might get me on a rant. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I
Or,
saw it and I had to point it out as soon as I saw it. I'm sorry.
okay. Orton
no, it's
RKO the Miz. Next part of the show.
Like shit.
thank you, thank you.
I'm sorry.
All right, here it is. Let's keep going. Bro, but that's fine because the casting directors for that movie are toxic, and Kit Wilson is going to get rid of them all with his banger theme song.
Wilson.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, man. Who
I
expected for Bro
want to
to come back
say
with a banger?
I do want to say real quick. I
Mm,
didn't know what was wrong with Elton Prince until today.
Yeah, I
He
saw.
yeah,
had neck spinal fusion surgery, something like that, something along
Hmm.
those
yeah,
lines.
something along those lines.
And
God.
I didn't even know I didn't know that was going on. So I just want to say shout out to him.
Yeah.
Hoping and praying for a speedy recovery for him because
Absolutely.
I was on the pre-deadly train from day one. I still am, still holding out hope, but shout out to Elton Prince, man. Get healthy and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was never on the pretty deadly train. I will let out a yes boy here and there though.
Yes,
But
boy.
but prayers to Elton Prince. Seriously. However, Kit Wilson came out. Kit Wilson, I'm not gonna lie, man. When they started the Kit Wilson toxicity gimmick, I was like, how the fuck is he gonna turn shit into lemonade? How
Yeah.
does this work? Like, this is a horrible fucking gimmick, horrible fucking like shtick. But the presentation that happened this past Friday, he got a new Titantron, he got a new theme song that's very obviously Sabrina Carpenter inspired. And
Mhm.
anyone who's like seen his social media clips knows that this isn't the character. This is dead ass just him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I love the new presentation. He comes out, he's saying that he's gonna get rid of the toxicity on SmackDown, but he's got a mystery opponent because he had begged Nick Aldis for this match. I almost called him Magnus. He had begged Nick Aldis for this match.
Wrong company,
Uh,
bro.
I know, bro. I gotta wait till next week.
Mickey
But
James'
anyway,
husband. Mickey James' husband. Mhm.
bro.
Wild. Put some respect on the former NWA World Champion.
Oh, bro. I do want to say, if you have never seen Nick Aldis versus Cody for the NWA title, watch
Oh
it.
yeah,
Anyway.
that is hard.
But yes, respect to Nick Aldis. He won them ones.
He is one that was. I think he
Him
can
and
still go
Adam
in the ring.
Pierce. Him and Adam Pierce. Two of them
Yeah.
twos. Yeah.
I think Nick Aldis could still genuinely go, but that's a separate.
Mhm.
Oh, he absolutely can. Absolutely can.
He's
I'm
jacked.
surprised. I'm surprised he hasn't yet.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't had a Nick Aldis versus
Yes, much.
Pierce
I need
match
it.
yet.
I need it
Oh,
one time, bro. I need it
I would
once.
like to see that.
That's like a mania,
Yeah,
just
if
just giggles.
if they still did Mania pre-shows, they would do that.
You know, that's like a second call. That's like a second match on the card after
Like shit.
after a Bengal open all. You know,
Mm.
like gimmicks galore. You know, maybe a Team Raw versus Team SmackDown type of deal.
Oh
Team Teddy
yeah,
versus Team
yeah.
Johnny, like shit.
Oh my God, y'all got me. Again, we are so off the fucking rails, but y'all got me thinking. You remember the Team Raw versus Team SmackDown where Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle led?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh Jesus,
unfortunately,
that was
That
like
was-
2017, right?
that was an odd.
that was a
was
terrible
odd.
match.
That was odd. That was weird. Triple H was in that bitch too. I think that shit was odd.
H was
Cena
in the
was,
match.
Orton
Cena was in the
was.
match. Samoa Joe was in the
And it
match.
was
Finn
such
was
a
in the
low.
match.
See, think about it. Was like it was such a loaded matchup talent wise.
Yeah.
Super loaded.
They all got eliminated super quick.
Weird.
I don't even remember who the last one was.
Dumb as
I
hell.
think Braun and Triple H were the final two, I believe.
Yes, it was because Triple H pulled a bitch move and got McMahon to eliminate Kurt Angle, and then Triple H tagged himself in and pinned McMahon. and then Braun Strowman was
Wow.
pissed and choked out Triple H, saying, "If you ever do that to me again, I will destroy you," and
And he
making
meant
like
that shit.
and made Triple H look like
Oh,
a bitch
oh,
Man,
don't fucking annoy me.
circling back.
off the rails again.
Yeah,
So
we're so
Kid
off the
Wilson,
rails.
as Steph said, Kid Wilson wanted a new opponent. You feel me? And God knows, yeah.
God knows he got a
Woo,
new ass opponent. He got a new ass
woo,
Ooh,
opponent.
woo.
ooh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You know it.
Except it wasn't. Except it wasn't. Except it wasn't.
Good
It wasn't.
cause.
Mm-hmm.
Always ready
Because
for it.
bro is
Hey,
always
theme song.
ready.
Hey, theme song
Exactly.
is a banger. Theme song is a banger. Shout out to Matt Cardona. Banger. Love it.
Shout out to
So
Downstate, bro. They don't miss on theme songs.
ever,
Ever.
ever, ever. So it appears that Matt Cardona, excuse me, is now back in full time with the company.
You know
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah.
I do say I will say I'm glad that it wasn't like this big drawn out announcement. They just brought him back for
Yep.
real, like just
Hmm.
because he has obviously name value, crazy. Was the king of the Indies for the better part of 2 or 3 years there.
Hmm.
So you feel me? I'm glad to see him back. I'm glad that he's being put in. He's being put in good spots and all that good stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt Cardona. I'm glad to see him back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this
And
music kept
so,
always getting back again, but it was nice that they decided to give him, the match thing and not the Zach thing. So
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
yeah,
yeah,
because to be
it's
honest,
gonna
it
be
was
lit.
like after a run that he's had in the Indies, like Reek said, he was literally the indie god. And dude,
Mm-hmm.
even just this past summer, he was one of the hottest things on the Indies with the feud that he had going with Shotzi Blackheart. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
like you can't have something like that and then not go and then not come back to the Fed with that name.
Man, anybody TNA work too. So I mean, he's just been all he's doing a lot of good stuff. I know with Matt Cardona. So I'm just glad he's able to keep it.
Yeah, I'm happy that we got the chance to see him in TNA before he resigned.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But overall, man, I think we all know how this match was gonna go. Matt Cardona obviously gets the win. Really good, solid match. Like, even though we went completely off the rails here, like Kit, Kit can go, and I think Kit. I don't want to call him enhancement talent, but that's essentially the role that he's going to play for the foreseeable future, which I'm not mad at because when here's the thing, especially when we head on to Mania season and we know there's going to be a lot of layoffs, right? Find a way to make yourself indispensable. There is no
Mhm.
one else on SmackDown right now that can play the joke like he can. And I think that's something that folks are obviously starting to take from a Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green literally revived her career off being
Yep.
able to play the joke.
Truth. For
Yeah.
one killings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Might be a
I think
bad example
go ahead.
because it's literally Kurt Angle, but when he debuted and all that, he embraced being a comedy guy. He embraced being like a fucking goofball.
Yeah,
Hmm.
everyone
Like
remembers the
Kurt
rap
Angle, I would
battle.
say for the first from like when he debuted to like late 2001, this man was a complete like the worst kind of goofball too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like the smiley face type of, you know what I'm saying? But obviously top five wrestler of all time, so he can do what the fuck he wants. But
Ooh,
you
board
can get
take
your
top
you
five.
can get yourself over by embracing being a joke or
Yeah.
embrace being a comedy character like a Santino Morello or something
Yep.
like that, and like Sears said, R Truth and so on and so forth. But I feel like Kit Wilson is one of those guys who's talented enough to make it work. Shit,
Hmm.
I'll even compare it to the Fashion Police.
Yeah.
Um,
Fandango and
Tyler
Breeze.
Breeze and Fandango, like that was
Hmm.
goofy. That was goofy as fuck, but it worked. They were
Mhm.
over as hell.
The
So
fact that they cut that gimmick under the legs so quickly is
man,
insane.
so it's like I think Kit Wilson can carve himself out a spot in the mid card for sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what Elton's going to be like in the future as far as his healing goes. I hope he's somehow able to make a full recovery and come back and all that good stuff. But for the
So
time, obviously that's not going to be that's not going to be for a long time because them neck injuries.
Honestly, if WWE gives him a chance, I can see a world where Kip kill where
Kit
he
Wilson.
is Kip Wilson, thank you. Where
Mhm.
he ends up with the US title.
I literally had it in
Yeah.
my head. Like down the line,
Yeah,
I could definitely see
Like,
it.
like within 2 years, I can see it happening.
yeah, I can see it. Uh,
At least be a challenger for one of these open challenges that are going to
Hmm.
come up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
and the thing is that Kit Wilson winning the U.S. title kind of reminds me of Santino Marella winning the was it the IC belt that he won?
Well, he
Yeah,
Hmm.
won both. Well, he won both the IC and the US, but yes.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm talking about the one where Bobby where it was
Oh, the
how
very
Bobby
first one. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm. I
but
can,
The
yeah,
I can
it,
see,
The Milan Miracle. Yeah.
I
exactly.
can see a world where it happens at like a Mania, in like a loud, like a multi-man ladder match, like I'm
See,
thinking,
like Zack Ryder did.
I was about to
Yeah.
say just like
that's
Zack
exactly where I was
Ryder.
going. Hmm.
Mhm.
And the thing is that
Now that
Like,
was weird. Not to go. I'm not
like
trying to go off
a
the rails,
cold
but
fall.
that was weird. I remember when that shit happened. That was weird as hell when that happened. Damn.
no, but bro, the thing is
Like
that we
a
need to
good
bring
cold
back the
fall.
internet championship.
Do we though?
I I think that look, this is going to be a very Zack Ryder fucking episode. Apparently, it seems like the way how we keep bringing this motherfucker up.
We love that he's back. Matt
Hey
Cardona.
man, let him
Matt
Zack
man.
Ryder's
Cardona,
dead.
but no. I think,
R.I.P.
oh, bro, but I think if we brought back the internet championship, and it doesn't have obviously the same way how I'm not saying they can treat it like a 24/7 title or anything like that,
The
but
$1 billion
they can
championship.
exactly. They can use it as a way to kind of like gauge, like, okay, these are the people who are getting over organically. So this is what we're kind of, this will be the placeholder before we're able to put them in like a real storyline where we can capitalize on that momentum. Because it's
Mhm.
very obvious that like it's not the way as it's back in the day where literally storylines would be changing by the minute.
Yeah.
So things are a lot more planned out. So especially in a world where everyone wants instant gratification, myself included, because I'm not going to sit here and act on my high horse or anything like that. Whenever people start to finally get over, but the plans aren't for them to capitalize for like another 2 years, and we end up seeing people say, "Oh, well, you pulled the trigger too late," you know? I feel like that's something where it's not going to be a placeholder per se, but it can be something where it's like, "Hey, we're acknowledging that this is happening. We're going to figure out what to do with you to keep pushing on this. Just keep doing the work, but this is the acknowledgement right
Yeah, makes sense.
because that's essentially what the Internet Championship was when Zack Ryder started it all the years back when.
Well, shit, that it was literally a prop. I don't
Yeah.
even know if it made it to TV.
No, that shit was on his vlogs and his vlogs only.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the YouTube channel, the long
Yeah.
what do you call this shit? The Z True Story long some of the fuck it was.
Something
But I
like
remember
that. The
Hmm.
Z, I think it was the Z
I
True
remember
story
watching
because
that
it was
shit, following
a
along with that shit was fun. And it's
yeah.
like when you're able to get yourself over like that, you very rarely you don't even see that a lot. I feel like
Yeah.
Zach was probably the first guy to do it the way he did it, which is why we look at him so fondly now. Because like that's like a very revolutionary thing. Like he used the internet to be like, okay, the people like me. Why don't y'all like me? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Dude was vlogging before vlogging was even a thing. Like he was ahead of the game on a couple of things.
like this was still
Yeah.
technically like early YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, because this was like
Hmm.
2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
so like getting over that way and have it be as widespread as it was, and of course it goes to Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff, like
Hmm.
crazy stuff. Now nowadays obviously it's different with the internet and kayfabe being dead and all that other good stuff. Not good stuff, but um,
All the things that are happening in the current climate of wrestling.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The curtain has been jerked back so far. There's no curtain anymore. You know,
Bro.
like I don't even want to bring up Unreal because I hate it. I can't stand it. But it's very possible for Kate Wilson to get himself in this spot, though. I feel like it's very
Yeah,
possible. Just
yeah, yeah.
like you said, just keep doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he's already good at wrestling. So just work on that character work, get over, and then you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to move through just because again we've been all over the place. So then a little later on in the episode, Sammy comes out. Sammy has been off TV since the Survivor Series
Just
traditional match, right?
Hmm.
same old. I'm an underdog. Ah,
I'm gonna win
I'm
the
gonna
big
win the
one.
title. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the way he brought up his son, and his son said, "How many have you won, Dad?" I died of laughter. I didn't
That
know. I
oh dog,
it
that shit had me in tears
I
because
respect it.
it
I
reminded
laughed
me of
like
when
Genuine shit.
like
crazy.
I remember when like Cody and Roman were doing their thing, and Roman put
Yeah.
his title down. And was like, have you competed for one of those?
Yeah.
Have you competed for that one? Like, imagine your son be like, so daddy, John Cena won 17. How many of you won?
None.
Yeah,
but
type shit.
you
Yeah.
you know, I just haven't been my time yet.
I won a world title like 20 years ago in another company, so that kind of counts, right?
And I
I
won.
mean,
I won the
shit. I
NXT
got the.
title.
I was the NXT World Champion. You feel me? Like,
They try to make that a world title for like a year. Like when Dynamite became a thing, they tried it so hard. Dog, no. that doesn't count.
I'm not gonna lie. When Finn and Adam Cole held that shit felt like a world fucking title to
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's different. Special case. Yes.
But I will say from
Oh,
like Samoa Joe to like Adam Cole to like Braun Breaker actually.
Yeah,
Fantastic lineage there, man. But now, like,
yeah,
thing about Sammy is like, now I could be wrong and very off base with what I'm saying. Like, but I've been talking like since probably like last year, like midsummer last year. I was saying like Sami Zayn should probably win the Royal Rumble this year
Mhm.
because
the
I
storylines is there. The plot lines are there.
right. So I feel like at a certain point, he's a guy you have to give a shot at some point. Now he's one of those guys that doesn't need to be champion for a whole year for it to mean something. He can be champion for a month or two and then
yeah.
boom. You feel me? But like
Mhm.
he
Like a
he is a
Kofi.
guy he is a guy that deserves a moment because like when he is put in those high profile matches, like that match with Roman, for example, like he puts on
Yeah.
fucking work. Like
Mhm.
so, I
Shoot,
feel
even
like
last year the Elimination Chamber match.
because I can even I can even imagine like if you give him a reason to go out there and defend something that he worked so hard for, he's going to go out there and have match of the fucking year if you need him to,
I mean,
you
Yeah.
shit,
know.
dude.
So, but
Even the
man,
Planet Champion. Literally, that was
so
the exact same thing.
I can really see it as like a Daniel Bryan kind of thing. Obviously, he's not going to be as popular. The
Yeah.
demand won't be nearly as high because Daniel Bryan was a special case. But I do think Sammy deserves it, and you can. There's a lot of ways you can make that work too. So I mean, I do think because I would say Sammy's winning the Rumble and going for the WWE Championship, and then I had Braun Breaker winning at Elimination Chamber, going after the World
That's
Title at
also who
WrestleMania.
I have.
I could be wrong, but I just think that makes sense for the long term, in
Mhm.
my opinion.
I have Braun for Chamber, and then it really depends on if they want to do the trilogy or not. Because if they want to do the trilogy, they're gonna give it to Roman, but I don't want them to, so give it to Sammy.
And the thing about it is because obviously we have Drew and Cody coming up for the millionth time, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because something I've been saying for the longest time, like you can do Roman and Cody 3 without a title attached to it.
Mhm.
This is also fair.
That could literally be like, you got one on me, I got one on you.
The story's though.
Let's just scrap. Like it don't even got to be like, damn, because obviously Roman does want to be a champion, quote unquote, whatever. But it's like you
You're
got
not
to get
there.
right. They got to run that. I feel like if you run that without any strings attached to it, it'll
Mhm.
probably be a better match because of it.
Yeah.
The stakes won't be as high other than pride. So that means
Yeah.
we're gonna get straight up one on one. Should be no interference, just straight scraps, which we desperately need.
Mhm.
Straight graps. I pray.
I ain't mad at it all.
And we'll also go again.
But
Also goes again.
we about to go right back on it because just like how we was talking one on ones, man, and just like how we was talking about the NXT title feeling like a world title, I'm not gonna lie.
If you will.
This motherfucker came out in the all whites. This mother came out with the
He
leather
came out with
pepper
that
jacket.
shit on,
He
gang.
came out with that
Them
shit on,
Dog.
suckers.
man. What?
Looking like Pimp C. My man came out with the
Oh,
white
bro.
mink young.
He said,
Look at fly.
my boy,
That man,
you know my boy
Trick
was in the back
Williams.
bumping players anthem.
Dog. Trick Williams is a motherfucking superstar.
He's so ready. He's so
Dog,
ready.
literally, he the music hit, the pop, the whoop that trick, like
Bro.
The
I
confidence,
mean,
like everything, man. Like Tricky was a full package guy,
like
man.
his transformation, his evolution from being like Melo's
Sidekick.
sidekick, I guess you could say,
Sidekick.
to
Yeah.
he has really separated himself and made himself an individual star. You could even argue that he surpassed Melo in a lot of ways. But just the reception he gets, the way he carries himself, I mean, how can you not push this guy? Like,
Yeah.
how can you not give him everything he wants right now? Like,
And the thing is that like Trick comes out again. He came out like Pips. He came out in the all white. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like it, my boy. Oh, my boy was fresh. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about that fit. But anyway, like, and he steps to Sammy on the mic, cuts Sammy off, goes through the list of accolades, does the thing that most people when they get the call do, get people familiar, blah 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 blah. But he did it with such a cadence and such a I can tell that Trick is a hip hop head, even though I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of his music. Please don't ever play it around me. But what else was I gonna say? But yeah, like the way how he was able to like knock through the cadences of a promo, it reminds me very much of like old Southern, like it reminds me of like Ludacris on like Beer and Chicken. That's what it reminds me of. Such a very fucking crazy pull, but yeah, like.
lovely roundabout analogy there.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's the bounce to it, right? And I think because I always say my biggest thing that I hate with promos is when the crowd responds back with the what? I hate that shit so much.
I hate watching it.
But
In 2026, man, get rid of that shit, dog.
can we
Please.
get rid
Actually, I
of
just
the
want to
what?
say we need to get rid of the what chant. Get
Yes, the
rid of
tables.
get rid of USA chants,
Yeah.
please,
Give it a
Yep.
yeet.
please. Like we're way
Weird.
past that. Like, come on, y'all, we're way past that. Like, certain chants need to go
Like yeet.
Yeah.
immediately.
He's going nowhere.
You sell too much money to go nowhere.
Oh well, of
20,
course.
2026 is a no yeet deal. I'm gonna Jimmy on this one.
Dude,
But
but no, man, like he came out and then he was going bar for bar with Sammy on the mic. I can't even lie. And it he showed up and he showed up. There's really no other way to say it. Then he
Mm,
goes and he bum rushes a meeting between Ray Phoenix and Nick Aldis. And then they called Ray Phoenix a veteran. Ray hasn't even been on SmackDown a year.
I mean, but he
That's
is a veteran. That's
no,
not
he
a
is a very
lie.
he is a veteran in terms of wrestling. Like I'm not gonna sit here and like not acknowledge his other work. He's one of my favorite like tag team wrestlers ever. But like I just thought that
I do
was
appreciate though, like cross promotional continuity though. I do appreciate that.
mm,
yeah,
Like
which is so crazy because
like
that's something we never
I'm
got in the past
because I'm
administration.
glad that they don't pretend that these are literally nobodies.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad that they be like, okay, he's one of the most decorated wrestlers of all time from this company and that company, whatever. Good. I'm glad we have that now because the fact that
mm.
even when AJ debuted, that was the first time I ever heard anyone mention New Japan ever
yeah.
Mhm.
on WWE television. Because JBL was like, former IWGP champion. Who were they saying that about anyone else? I'm sure, shit. I don't think they ever acknowledged Shinsuke for his shit in New Japan. Like,
No,
we
they
know who
didn't.
he is, but they probably never like, yeah, former 5-time IWGP IC champion, former 3-time, whatever, whatever. Like,
They always did the same. They always did the same shit. They said made his way through Japan, made their history
Yeah.
through Japan.
yes, he he
No,
he started. He got to start in Japan, made his way to the states in WWE, brother.
Rhodes to the Indies.
He's literally one of the great. He's literally one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of New Japan.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here?
But yeah, no, that's funny. It's just funny. Um,
Oh, phone call.
just a
I'll be back.
really, yeah, just a really, really good segment.
Mm.
Um, and then of course we've been talking about the U.S. Open Challenge for God knows how long, and man, the U.S. Open Challenge continues to be highlighted in an amazing way because
Mhm.
Carmelo Hayes and Johnny Gargano, man,
Oh my
dream
goodness.
match,
Dream
dream
match.
match. Vaughn, please go ahead, because I'm tired of yapping, and I know that this is a match that you wanted to. I know this is a
Look,
match you wanted to see for Bricks.
gotcha. Like I said, I've been saying for the past few episodes, like every week, like the U.S. Open Challenge has been literally my bread and butter for SmackDown, and the fact that we got Melo and Johnny wrestling in the match. I mean, it's you really can't ask for better graps on WWE promotion right now with like the talent that Melo and Johnny Gargano both bring in the ring. I'm liking that we got good graps. I mean, easily because two good performers. I'm glad we got some storylines within the match with I'm blanking on her name right now. Oh my goodness.
Can't select.
Yeah, with Candice Ray getting involved and causing some distractions with the ref interfering with Melo, things of that nature. I'm also just liking the whole story they're building with potentially having a feud with those two, with
Mm.
Mello and Gargano with the backstage segments and the things like that. So if this is Mello's, I guess, first feud on a side while doing open challenge, I'm all for it because I feel like it's gonna be a really good feud. I feel like Johnny Gargano was a great singles competitor too. So um, especially with that stuff with me about Tommaso, not resigning. So if all that is true and whatnot, I'm glad that we're getting a rebrand and we're trying to have Johnny Gargano get out there as a singles competitor and not just fade into the abyss and eventually, disappear. So I'm glad he's still in the front running of, TV and putting on matches and things like that. Even with the whole tag team thing, probably, not being a thing anymore with Tommaso going away. But overall, good grabs, good wrestling,
Bring back
storyline.
Rebel Heart. Sorry, that's all I'm saying.
Yes, please bring back Rebel Heart because I mean, because his thing now is like his old thing with the way, right? I think.
Yeah,
So,
Mhm.
um, yes, remember Rebel Heart, please. But man, like it was just some good stuff, and I'm excited to see how far this feud goes, especially with Melo still doing open challenge on the side as well, because I feel like it can be a really good feud between Gargano and Melo.
yeah, man. It was just elite graps. Like nothing else to really say.
Yeah.
Just, dude, that
So-
that Buster on the apron,
Mhm.
dude. I'm not gonna lie. I might be a sucker for apron spots because fucking Kyle Fletcher did that shit to John Moxley at World's End, and like my soul left my body. That's how deadly that shit was.
Mhm.
That shit was like Doctor Strange in astral form. But no, speaking of the U.S. title scene, let's switch over to the women and let's talk about Chelsea Green putting her title on the line finally against Julia. Um, they gotta
Man,
let them. They gotta let them have longer matches, dog. Like I know that Chelsea after the match was like, Julia put me through hell. They gotta let them have longer matches because this was too short.
Please.
actually for a 3 hour
Mhm.
show, like you got the time. Like we
Yeah.
didn't we didn't really need Randy or Farmer for like 20 minutes in the first segment. Like they could have
Also,
easily
we didn't.
spot.
Also, we don't need that many advertisements for Braun Strowman's show. I'm sorry.
Because
I'm
like
happy
the
that's
thing
doing
with
well, but
my issue with like the 3 hour format for real is like they're using it to add more promo
Yep,
time.
yep.
No, no.
Mhm.
If you're gonna add another hour, give me more wrestling. I don't need 3 20-minute long promos. Like if I'm
An
gonna have okay, let's
advertisement.
say 3 hour show, right? About
Mhm.
maybe let's say 30 minutes worth of commercials leaves you 2.5 hours, right? There's plenty of time to get in what you need to get in, but you don't need to like for shit. Every promo or segment you guys have can be cut down by at least 25%
absolutely,
minimum.
Mhm.
Like, but y'all out there talking and talking and talking and ore farming and just talking and talking and talking.
absolute yapping.
Please shut the hell up, man. I just want to watch wrestling, man. I want to see matches.
I want a good
I,
promo if it calls for it.
like, I'm sick
Like
of these quick 2 minute lollipop matches. I need fit shit. You can give me a 15-minute match real quick, a quick little TV banger,
mm.
you
Um,
know?
can we bring
Oh,
back the days where Brian Danielson would just randomly wrestle Adam Cole on like free TV?
oh
Right?
God. God. I ain't gonna lie. Before COVID, we had it so good. Like, damn, but nah, circling back, yeah, like I am so happy to see Julia as champion again, I will say.
Same,
I will say.
Yeah,
same.
that's what he's telling.
But the fact that I'm not gonna say they ruined her because I will say because when Oscar came up, she saw like she lost her winning streak. She wasn't winning the title right away like everyone thought she should have. So I mean, like, it looked a little weird and bleak at first for Asuka. Obviously, Asuka's one of the greatest ever. We don't need to question that. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might be a similar situation where it's like, even though she lost, like, the crowd isn't responding to her that well. I think Julia is going to be fine.
Yeah.
And I think Jordan Grace coming to SmackDown is going to be a huge help.
Appreciate that.
And I'm so glad they brought her to SmackDown because I do think you can. That's a program right there, easily.
Yeah.
It is, most definitely.
And two ladies, as you know, can go for 20, 25 minutes if need be. Hard hitting,
Yeah.
powerful, athletic shit. Like, so I think, and obviously you can put Lash Legend in that competition as well for the U.S. title. So you have a lot of challengers, a lot of potential there. You just got to do it, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's really what it comes down to for a lot of things. You just got to pull the trigger on them. Just fucking do it. And I wonder if, because they are talking about calling up JC Jane as well.
Yeah, and Lola.
I would say I put Lola on SmackDown personally. JC Jane could fit on SmackDown as well. Now for Blake Monroe, go to Raw. Just go to Raw. Go to Raw.
I think JC Jane should go. I think JC Jane should go to Raw as well.
I do think she would do good on Raw as well. I do. I think she'll do good on Raw also. I think she's someone who could be good on either show.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, she might actually feel better on Raw. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, just I feel like these call-ups are definitely gonna help SmackDown a lot because like I was watching something some video and someone was mentioning that the women's US title didn't touch a PLE at all this past year. Like at
It
all.
didn't. Not one
Which is
lick.
which is crazy to me. And like so they definitely gotta, bring in some bodies, get that division going. And with Julie winning again, making some good grabs with them calling up Jordan Grace, think it was a good story, but we gotta get something going because that title is just a Chelsea Green prop at this point. So yeah, do something with it.
I want to bring up something else too, to Vaughn's point. Like, I think it was Bruce Pritchard talking about how they're having a lower amount of matches on PLE
Oh
cards.
yeah. The match card statement that he said.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity or whatever the fuck.
The
matches are not good enough. Okay, no, I'm just saying, like, you want me to watch 4 to 5 matches that are maybe 10 to 20 minutes long a piece that are not good, are not worth watching. My thing is
that you got to pay ESPN Plus money for.
That too. And I'm not, because listen, I will say AEW's cards be long as hell. Like all in Texas. How I sat through that, I don't know how I sat through it. It was like 4 hours long.
Bro, All in Texas started at like 3 p.m.
Dog,
we didn't see Hangman lose the belt till like 11. Vaughn, the fact that you weren't watching that, I want you to really picture that. That's a shift.
I remember like you saying like the highlights of the day because I still follow AEW on social media, so I was like highlights of the day. I'm like, man, it's still going. Like, I'm like, there's no way. So I mean, I peeked from a distance. I peeked from a distance when I was going on.
Like, to Vaughn's point, like, we need to feature the women more. We need to feature these women's mid-card titles more.
Yeah.
So you have too many bodies to not feature these championships. Hell, you can even go the cheap route and be like, hey, we're having a 6-pack challenge for the women's US title. Cool.
Yeah, cool. I'm locked in.
Cool. Like, just put them on TV and let them wrestle. We shouldn't have to wait for something around for something like Evolution to have women on TV. Even Evolution was like what, 4 or 5 matches?
Yeah. Evolution was like 5, which I think compared to the first Evolution had like 7 matches, I'm pretty sure.
So it's like, you have the bodies, you have the talent. Like, it's not hard, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think
shout out to Julie, man.
Oh, bro. But I think the biggest reason why they keep it to that specific like 4 is that I'm pretty sure, and don't quote me on this, but like I'm 99%. I know that like for the major big 4 PLEs, you obviously get a pay bump if you're on those cards. I'm not sure if that is for every PLE, but if that there is, I could understand why they'd be like, hey, let's maybe not give these PLE bonuses to
Yo,
every because we know how this company works.
first of all, with these ticket prices, with these with
Oh,
these
bro,
with these ESPN Plus prices, with these merch prices, you have enough money.
talk to him.
Okay,
Talk to him.
if you're selling out arenas and your cheapest ticket is $200, you have enough money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing that. There's no excuse for it.
Preach.
To make money,
Yeah.
you have to spend it. Like it's not like, and the thing about it is,
You preaching to the choir.
if you keep giving
Hallelujah.
us bullshit quality, people are eventually going to tune out.
Yeah.
Eventually,
And
you're
I
going to
think,
lose your audience, which is
yeah,
why AEW is pushing so hard right now. Now, AEW might never ever be the premier wrestling company, might not ever be number one, but the amount of, because they're giving you stories now too. So AEW
mhm,
is not only beating you on wrestling, they're damn near beating you on
Uh-huh.
stories too. So shit, they are winning on stories too. So it's like at a certain point, you gotta pull the trigger on certain shit and stop being scared.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it. Like, listen, Vince McMahon is a piece of shit. We'll say. But he wasn't scared to try some shit. You know? He's like,
you
Yeah.
okay,
ain't
look, we'll
lying.
try this. If it don't work after a week, we'll go right back. Cool. That's fine.
You ain't
Just
lying.
I mean,
like
but it's
just
also that governing body, those three letters.
yeah, man. I blame them motherfuckers too, dog. Like, I'm sorry, it all went downhill when that happened. When I
When
saw
that
the Rock,
happened, yeah.
look, when I saw Dwayne on the board of directors, and I said, "Yeah, we're fucked. It's over."
My thing is, so that brings, yeah, at this point, we get to what we get to. I feel like it's,
Off the
we get,
rails.
we get to what we get to, dog. I'm like,
Off the rail, coming down the hill.
oh, bro. But no, so I do now have to ask the question of like, I do not have to ask question like, so obviously TKO, we know what happens. Um, they're in debt still, are they not? I feel like all the latest reports still confirm that they're in debt.
I'll check.
Thank you, serious.
Shit. I mean, they're not helping
So
themselves.
they're
Yeah.
not, but my
I
big
mean,
thing is, do we think that now looking back in hindsight, should WWE have never become a publicly traded company?
Yes.
Yes.
yep.
Okay, so
I mean, like,
it's a full
because
unanimous here.
bro, because the thing about it is like we can tell how controlled it is.
Hmm.
Like, even when Vince was in control, it never felt like it never felt as tight fisted as it is now.
Okay.
It's too commercial now. I don't know that like that's the proper word for it, but it just feels too
That's
commercial.
probably the best thing. It's probably the best description because I be telling Steph and the guys all the time like they're catering to like the least common denominator. They're catering to like the most casual of fans
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they may know a little bit about wrestling. They know a lot about pop culture, and when you combine the
Yeah.
two, it's like okay, that gives the casual audience a reason to watch.
Yeah.
Because the casual audience is always going to be there. But when you start, at some point, you're going to lose the hardcore audience. At some point, universe hardcore lifers are going to be like, "Fuck this shit! This shit is ass."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
TKO has been a huge part of that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, at a certain point, you gotta try some shit. I don't know. At a certain point,
So
It's gonna be so. Go ahead. Yeah.
According to Google, yes, TKO is still in carrying significant debt, pointing around 3.98 billion in total debt as
Jesus
of late
Christ,
2025. Though the healthy cash revenues of 860 million resulting in a
Mm.
lower net debt of roughly 2.88 billion.
jeez.
Could you? Oh my God, that just dropped that. Oh, because could you
Bro, more
imagine?
more advertisement, more logos in this ring. You gotta get that
I
money.
take
Like
higher, higher
How
ticket
many?
prices,
I
How many
knew we
more
were
Slim Jim
cooked,
tables,
bro.
more
Exactly. I knew we were cooked. We had seven tables. That's how I knew we were
more
cooked.
blood,
The fireball ladder.
more blood money,
bro? The Fireball ladder is insane,
The
dude.
balls of prime. I have to see every fucking week.
I knew the.
MVP and Saudi.
I'm over it.
I knew
Yeah.
I I'm not gonna lie, I love this man, but I knew the company was going downhill when I saw I'm not even gonna say Punk, when I saw Phil Brooks take back what he said. That's how I
Mm,
knew.
yeah, yeah,
That's how I knew.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Still
I
love
wish
you,
I had more
Phil.
to say. I
I'm
wish I
gonna
had more to say, but yeah.
still love you, Phil. I'm gonna see Night Patrol, but
But damn, you could have, because anybody is like when he was there, you can't really stand on that if you're there, right? So I get it, but damn.
I only thought about that because John talked about it in the interview with Cody a couple of weeks ago.
No.
But
All right,
speaking of
we still
Cody,
on SmackDown.
that's what I'm saying.
Cody!
We are still on SmackDown, guys. Let me
Oh
preface
my
this.
God.
But
Speaking of
no,
Cody.
with the speaking of Cody, we had the Cody and Drew segment happen. Drew was a menace. Drew was a real fucking menace. Um, does, and Reek, you said something off camera that I have to bring up on camera. Reek said, "Does anyone remember the time when Cody was like, 'Hey, I'm not using my father to uplift any stories?'" And then all that
Dude,
shit got negated. All
dude,
that shit got negated.
I hate that. I hate cheap heat, right? I know
Mhm,
it's been a part of wrestling for forever, but I hate cheap heat. I hate it to death.
mhm.
Yeah, your father's dead. Ha 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 ha. Like, what are we doing? Or even real quick, even going back
Mhm.
to the fucking WrestleMania 40 thing when it was Seth and Cody and Dwayne and Roman on the stage or whatever,
Yeah,
and Roman literally said, you're irrelevant, just like your dad. Oh, oh, like why do we have to do that?
yeah. There was so many.
It's right there.
Like,
Hmm.
Yeah,
no, granted, I understand, and Dusty would probably be like,
Do it.
yeah, go ahead, do that. I understand.
No, say he'll be like, say the worst thing. Like
Yeah, he probably
say
say
so
something
much
worse
more
than
about
that.
me.
So I get it, but it just feels so cheap every time they do it. It
yeah.
never feels it never feels like, oh shit.
Well,
It feels like,
well,
what?
I feel like it's that's because it happens so often nowadays. It's like
Yeah.
Mhm.
if you want to insult Cody, you go after his dead dad. If you want to if you want to impact CM Punk, you go after AJ or Larry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Like you get
At least Jericho was different, and he went after like his sister's drug addiction or something
Jericho
like
went
that.
yes,
after his entire family.
Yeah,
He
yes,
said, hey,
like
your dad, alcoholic, your sister, drug addict.
druggy,
Mm-hmm. It's in your blood. Okay?
mhm.
It's in your blood. Like,
bro.
dude.
And I just found out that apparently he wanted to tattoo CJ on Punk. They should have let that happen. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
God, please.
like
Please.
like nowadays you just don't like wrestlers I feel like are just afraid of going after like that the deep cut, like that throat cut of like
Yeah,
the fatality of it. Like
I'm
until
not
they
gonna
just go
lie.
after the simple things.
They're afraid of all the wrestling is afraid of all the wrong things because they're afraid of getting quote unquote canceled
Oh,
Hmm.
for
please.
Yeah.
they're afraid of getting quote unquote canceled for some of the shit that folks who know that this is like obviously scripted entertainment can obviously suspend their disbelief for, but yet I'm still trying to comprehend who the fuck in the writers room was like, hey, I'm gonna let them say this racist ass joke towards Io Sky last year on Raw. I forget who the fuck even said it.
Oh, you talking about the Carlito thing?
Yeah, Carlito said that shit.
I think he said something about China when EO's Japanese. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
weird. That was
that
weird.
y'all are worrying about the wrong fucking shit. That's what really blew me.
Because there's a way
Hmm.
to get heat without being straight up a bigot, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Like, so
dude, and
when you
MJF is perfect at that.
like when you go at
Hmm.
when you take the form of blatant racism, it's like, damn, ugh, I don't know if that was the way to go, but I just there are better ways to do certain things, and I guess people just haven't figured it out yet. But whatever.
Bro. But no, I do want to touch on this segment really, really quick just to bring it back full circle.
Go.
So Drew he's obviously been a menace. He's been running up in houses, running up in the bus, running up in cars, beating Cody on site every time. He goes and he burns the picture of Dusty and Cody together in the middle of the trash can, trying to tempt him so that way he'll be forced to vacate the title. I cool. Um, man, here's the thing I want to know. This three stages of hell match that they decided that's happening tonight. So what made them decide these were the three stages? Because this is the
Oh,
most tame three stages of hell
Yeah.
match
it's
ever.
so lazy, man. It's so
I
lazy,
Hell in the Cell been
bro.
perfect right there. Like it was right there. Hell in the Cell was right there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, cage match cool, but
Cause I feel because like when I think about Three Days of Hell, I think about Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, where you
Yeah.
had a street fight, a cage match, then a ladder match.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's
Or
how you
dude,
fucking do it. That's how you do it. You go straight in. I'm thinking like y'all should do like I don't know, street fight, cage, then last man standing or some shit. I don't know. Like
yeah.
when you, especially when you have these super close personal blood feuds and you need a blow off match, you gotta go there. You
That's
like
why
I
when the
don't know.
reports were coming that's why when the reports were coming around that last year was the only year that WWE hadn't done a Hell in a Cell match since I think it was like '02 or some shit like that.
Whoa,
Someone
really?
so yeah, Sears, you might need to fact check that. But
What was it? What did you say?
when was the last time that WWE has gone a year without doing a Hell in a Cell match? I know it was
I was
2025, but what
dog.
was the
I thought,
year before?
gang. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot that it's 2026 now. I was like, didn't they just do one last year?
Yeah,
I'm thinking
Hell
about.
yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
about.
that was 2024.
Punk and
Yeah.
Drew.
I'm thinking about Punk and Drew. That was 2024, obviously. Yes,
Yeah, but that actually brings me back to my point. Like that was a blood feud that
but
justified
that's good though. That's good though
exactly.
because I feel like Hell in a Cell shouldn't have been like a gimmick thing to begin with.
It should.
Something like that should only be used for like to break a feud. Go ahead, Sirius. What's up, brother?
You guys are gonna hate this,
What
but
is it?
the last time, according to Google, the
Hmm.
last time a Hell in a Cell match didn't happen in WWE was in 2025.
All right. What was the year before? What was the year
There
before
might
that?
have. I don't think there was one before. Going
Ma-
back to what
um,
1997.
mocking the Force Shield since 2001 without one.
I was literally about to say
Okay,
2001
there
is the
we
only
go.
year
Mhm. Okay.
because of the invasion. So yeah, that makes sense. Mhm.
Okay, there we go.
Damn.
Thank you.
I think that's hilarious. We completely forgot about 2025.
Because my thing is like it should only be used when absolutely necessary. When they made it a
Yeah.
pay per
Mhm.
view, I thought it was the dumbest thing ever when they made it a pay per view. I thought it was so stupid. Same thing with like
Yeah,
money. Just like I still think Money in the Bank should not be a pay per view. It should be a WrestleMania thing, but that's just me.
I've gotten used to it now. It's just
I've
kind of
gotten
like
used to it, yes, but I feel like it just means more. You know,
my thing about
I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with Edge, RVD, CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school. Hey,
my my thing with Money in the Bank is why the fuck is it in the fall now?
yeah, and
Yes.
think about it, they keep pushing back certain pay per views, and I don't like it. Like, because why
Um,
is WrestleMania on the back half of April now?
yeah, it used to always be on the front half, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
April 1st, like damn
Let,
near like the last Sunday of like March, like you know.
Listen, I'm not going to complain because this is me. The chance with me to fall on my birthday. So,
Mm.
like, if that what happens, we have a reason to go. So, let's not
Real,
complain about that. Because, like, my boss can give us reasons to WrestleMania. So,
I
let's
was about
calm
to say,
down.
my birthday
brother,
is January.
you want to go to Saudi Arabia because at this point, that's where all the money is going to be after they finish up that
Oh
Vegas
God.
contract.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh,
Let's go to 8
Unfortunately,
yeah.
fellas, I have to
Mm.
go. I've been summoned. I have to help finish that up for my little sister's birthday stuff for tomorrow.
Mm.
I feel like it because I'm tired and I'd rather be here, but gotta handle business. Uh, this year, man, with the plan, your host with the most is Reed Brown. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for tuning in. And guys, have a great rest of your episode. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Peace. Love.
Peace, guys. Love
yeah.
Okay. Let's try and get back on the rails now.
Let's smack that for some love.
Bro, we are still on
Oh
SmackDown.
my
All right.
God.
Lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock
Let's
in.
lock in. So anyway, we had the ambulance match, right?
Oh
Yes.
God, fucking damn it!
Sears, go
The
ahead.
dumbest,
This is your guy.
the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It was. I feel like this match was before. I feel like this match was so fucking fast for an aimless match.
Mm,
Like, wasn't that intense at all? Fucking Rhea Ripley came back out in the ambulance. And if that that's Michael than Selena, but like for a pointless interference on both of those parts, wasting both of them. And then like maybe 10 minutes later, like not even 10 minutes later, after Black got put in the ambulance, like I feel like this was the match that Damian Priest did not need to win. It should have been it should have been Aleister Black winning just because he could have used it more. You know,
mm,
not being newer to the roster since coming back and not being a former champion. Damian Priest did get him back though for the fireball, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool. But like for a main event English match, I feel like this is the weakest English match I've seen. I don't know if this is
mm.
my bias that's coming out, but like listen, like my man Aleister Black should demand more respect. Uh,
I knew he was gonna
and
say this.
Judge needs to be sorry for Asalak. He did not do that fireball. And he did not deserve to be thrown that ambulance like that.
I'm not gonna
Put some
lie,
respect on
bro.
the thing.
What was the match?
You can tell they only wanted this feud to keep going so that way they could have Damien be put over. And I say
Yep.
this as a Damien fan.
Yeah, this is bullshit. I know.
And then with Super Priest,
Well,
Like
like
all right,
literally,
bro. I'm
Priest
not saying
always
all that
feuds.
now.
He
that
don't
man
lose
is
feuds.
400. That man is 400 years old. He needs to calm the fuck down.
400 is
Like
crazy.
he's older than Vaughn. Like
Well, I hope so. I like how
Lord.
I'm like the what's I'm looking for, like the standard of old people.
the measuring stick for old people.
It's a measuring stick, bro.
Like I'm the standard
No,
for like old in today's society. I'm not even 30 yet.
Damien Priest
bro.
is at least two Vaughns in terms of age.
It's
Steve
at
Vaughn
least
is
two
crazy.
horns. Two horns.
Oh
But
my
nah,
god!
man. That was
I get
funny as
called.
shit.
I get called. Oh, but my students come here get called old man. I'm over it.
Um, dog. So what I will say is that I like the surprise. I like that Selena. I like that Rhea Ripley popped out. Like I'm kind of on the contrary to where Sears is. While I do believe that this has got to be one of the weakest ambulance matches I've seen in a long ass time. Um, but I think I think at this point it kind of has to be something like this and something kind of unique as far as stipulation wise, because that's the only way that I was gonna be like, okay, this is the ending that you could tell they were trying to like salvage the feud. Because it was like, dog, you guys have been beefing since Cena was champion. Like, let's really
Yeah,
let's really figure this out. But
Mm.
let's wrap this up. Like, come on, let's get going.
exactly. Speaking of the Terror Twins, we had the 8 woman tag match, which we didn't talk about earlier because I specifically wanted us to talk about it last. But dude, really, really good. The women's tag team division on I mean, not even just on SmackDown because it travels between both shows, but in WWE in general, this has got to be the strongest it's been ever.
Who would have thought that 2025, 2026 would be the year that the women's tag division would be as strong as it is?
Yeah,
Like,
it's all good.
they're motivating and they're giving us great stories.
Hmm.
We have a bunch of makeshift tag teams, which is the only thing that really annoys me about it, but whatever.
Hmm.
Because could you imagine Kane and Katana in the middle of this tag division?
I'm good. So let's out.
Hmm. Metaphor.
Yeah.
Man, the fact that Jakara and Lash didn't get it. Anyway, I digress. I digress.
Oh man,
So
what? You go ahead.
it was just such a great match, dog. It was such a great
Hmm.
match. I was surprised that they let Rio's team get the dub because I fully expected for because you needed Oscar and Kyrie to look dominant heading into Monday. So I was like, oh, okay, this is
Hmm.
just gonna be the wave. And so yeah, I thought that was just gonna be it. So then when I was like, okay, the fact that they were because it was a short match too, so the fact that they were able to beat them so quickly, I was like, damn, we're probably having new champions on Monday. And
Hmm.
what the fuck do you know?
Well, some foresight, it happened.
Exactly. Because that shit, I'm not gonna say it was a squash match because they gave it some length. Because obviously it's an 8 woman tag match, but like,
Yeah.
god damn, that shit was.
It's,
Hmm.
it's one of the things where you hope the Hills look strong going into like a big change into like the division and whatnot. But like I said, overall, it was a good match, good shot from all the women. Like I said, I'm falling in love with Lash more and more. Not saying I was in love with Lash in general, but just seeing her on the main roster now, the stuff she's doing with like that forearm and like the kicks and stuff, and like EO saw them perfect. Like I'm definitely clamoring for a Lash push in the US title picture one of these days. So it's everyone looked good. It was a nice showing of everyone's ability. But yeah. I find that SmackDown now. It feels like
Oh, bro, finally. So let's talk about the title match, man. So Rhyo went up against the Kabuki Warriors. I'm not gonna lie, perfect way to start off, especially for the first Raw of 2026. You're doing it at the Barclays Center. You have the Stranger Things crossover, which I'm not gonna lie, annoyed the fuck out of me all
it did.
Monday. But such a great way to start the show. It was a good ass match. It was super hard hitting. I want to know when are we gonna see Io get her lick back on the Kabuki Warriors on the one-on-one fade? Like Io and Asuka has to be a one-on-one match. I'm not. I could see that being Mania, but that would be like a Mania Sunday, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Or if they wanted, they could stretch it out to Backlash.
Yeah, I do think we get on PLE definitely this year. Like it's so called for at this point. Like they gotta make it happen.
Yeah, but you know. Rhyo went ahead, took the titles. Triple H actually hit the EO emote, which was funny as hell. Um, who do we think should be like the first feud for Rhyo heading in as tag champions?
I think we obviously get a rematch with Asuka and yeah and
Kyrie,
thank you, sorry.
of course.
Um, and then after that, I think you have to go into Nia Jax and Last Legend. It,
Yeah, I feel like those are the only people I want taking off. I want taking these titles off of them at this point.
mhm.
Yeah, I feel the same way because I don't know. I just SmackDown could. I feel like the women's tag division can be cool if one team decided to go back to singles competition.
Mhm.
And I feel like the women's main event scene and on SmackDown is Garbaggio. Like they need something, man. So like
Yeah,
if you wanted to get Alexa Bliss in the picture as the heel or face, that could work.
you should.
Same with Charlotte as like a face Charlotte and a heel
Hmm.
Jade.
Charlotte has been staring down Jade for about 4 months
Yes.
now. Pull the
Like
trigger.
don't give me the Randy thing. I don't want her standing the belt for the next year. Like just do it because we don't want to need all these superstars in tag division. Like SmackDown needs bodies back. So like break somebody up, send them to
Hmm.
the
Oh,
and get it
speaking,
going.
exactly. Speaking of SmackDown needing bodies, sorry, Ron, I didn't mean to cut you off,
Are
but
you straight?
prayers to Meechin and BFAB. They suffered injuries on the holiday tour while we were gone,
Hmm.
so hope that they get better. Literally, Vaughn and I saw Meechin in Baltimore the first day of the holiday tour, and then the next day or 2 days later, we were
Yeah.
talking to group chat like, "What the fuck happened to Meechin?"
Yeah, yeah. Charlotte, them
Yeah.
hopefully see the recovers.
Yeah.
Hopefully fans don't go crazy and start giving Jay that like, oh, she's not a safe wrestle, like a safe wrestle. It was because I believe the best match was with Jade, right?
Yeah, and that's the title that they keep trying to throw on Nia Jax, and it's like, dog.
Injuries
I, I'm a
happen.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not throwing that title on nobody for real, man or woman.
Hmm.
Because I don't strap on tights. I don't lace up my boots. I don't
Hmm.
get in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
That and then besides, unless it's something as blatant as like when Nia and Charlotte like dead ass actually fought on an episode of Raw, if anyone remembers that shit, like,
Mhm.
Mhm.
dude, I'm keeping my opinions to myself. How very
like
funny I say is I have a podcast.
quite literally, like this is wrestling. This is professional wrestling. Probably
Yeah.
the most physical thing you can probably do as a athlete,
Mhm.
besides maybe active wrestling or
Yeah.
boxing, like
Mhm.
or like martial arts. Like injuries are gonna happen. Injuries happen in basketball, football, baseball, soccer,
Yeah.
hockey.
Literally anything athletic.
They're all padded sports for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wrestling, it's just them like doing these stunts.
It's just me. Ooh, sorry.
It's hard to know. But like people are gonna get hurt. People get hurt. People get hurt really walking down the sidewalk. Like,
Yeah, you're not
like
wrong.
Yeah.
shit happens. Don't blame no wrestler unless it's blatant. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like people gotta let go of the Nia stick. When Nia is good. Like Nia this past year or so has really, I mean, outside of her being like overly booked as like the champion, has been really good in my opinion in the ring and stuff like that. So but yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta get rid of that stigma.
And so, man, where are we headed
Let's say
next? Uh, AJ and Gunther. That's what we got to talk about. I think. Oh,
mm,
yeah, we're just gonna run through because, like, dude,
mhm.
there's so much that we gotta talk about. But
Yep.
AJ and Gunther, man. Again, I said this last week. I'm so fine with this being the Mania program, but please don't let this be his last match. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
mhm,
And I'm like 99% certain it won't be because we've been trying to avoid a lot of news that came out this week because we know that a lot of people by the time that they read won't see this, and also some of our hosts haven't seen everything that's come out today because of different
mhm,
time zones and shit like that. But
Mhm.
AJ is coming back for the TNA premiere. I mean, for
Yeah.
the Impact premiere on AMC. So if they're fine letting AJ come back for Slammiversary or the AMC premiere,
Hmm.
let him have his last match. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, because I think he does both, but so what you got to think about the segment? Like, and like I
I
saw a
think
lot of
AJ.
people saying
I
like it's getting
I
like
think AJ
washed with
slapped the
Gunther.
dog shit out of Gunther.
Yeah.
mhm,
Like I don't know, because like you said, it was from my opinion, it was a good segment. Um,
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're not getting because I was getting scared for a minute that they have Gunther just beat up fodder and like slaughters people for a minute. And I'm like,
Hmm.
please don't give us this. We don't need coming off a John Cena win. I don't care if he beat Cesaro. I don't care if he beat R-Truth. I don't care if he beat these guys. Like, I need some real grabs coming off a John Cena win. So I'm
mhm,
glad that
Yeah.
we that AJ did step in, slapped the crap out of him, and got some beef going. What you gonna do about it? Gunther didn't do nothing. So
Not a
um
damn thing.
yeah, so I'm excited to see the match next week in Germany because just number one, that crowd is going to be insane in Germany for Gunther and AJ. And number two, just the graps. And like we mentioned I think last week, or last time we recorded, this will be the first time they ever wrestled each other. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's their first time in the ring
cool.
together.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been in the ring
Wow.
together. So like all that together, like man, I'm excited. Like if they want to make it like a long term feud for a little bit, I'm
Mhm,
all for it just because of the storylines we can get, both good performers, all that. So I'm excited, man. Like like AJ made Gunther seem human again, if that makes sense. So
No,
mhm,
that's fair. This might be if they book it right, this could be the best feud of 2026.
yeah.
And it's not just gonna be me saying it. It's not just gonna be Vaughn saying it. It's not just gonna be Sears saying it. Everyone's gonna be saying it. Sports Illustrated's gonna be saying it. Complex is gonna be saying it.
what a
Just like how
segue. Holy shit.
just like how Complex is saying that Becky Lynch is now our IC title holder again, is our IC
I'm
champion,
so
two time
pissed
best.
about that. I'm so pissed.
Go
So,
ahead, go ahead, Sears, take it. Tell me your thoughts.
Okay, so like just like so since recording this, I believe the last time we recorded, Maxine had one title defense
Yeah, against
against
Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile, and she was great. Was it the best match? No, but she introduced a new version of her character. She was like that was the first time that she was actually being taken seriously since they
Mhm.
debuting on the main roster. And then you announced that the rematch with Becky Lynch, but at Barclays Center, and you just get Becky Lynch to her way back after showcasing Maxine in a way that was actually going to better her to be a credible champion. Like,
Yeah.
was this just a wedding gift for her to have a IC title? Like, since when is WWE give wedding gifts?
Hey man, I heard you jumping the broom. Give me the IC title.
Go ahead and put on social media, take pictures with it, just so you can lose it in like 3 weeks.
I'm so upset because these mid card women titles should be about developing newer stars and
Mhm.
giving them a spot, giving women who don't typically have the chance to be spotlighted a chance to
Yeah.
Mhm.
be spotlighted. Like what these things were made for a Maxine Debris, for a
Yep.
Live Bacteria, for Chelsea Green. And the
Yeah.
fact that like Becky Lynch, who does not need that belt, yes, when she first held the belt, she did great things with it. You know,
Yeah, like it was a great elevation.
but she didn't need to win again that fast. They just ruined anything to do but with Maxine for the last month or two, with this one loss.
Yeah, but I feel like setting up the big match, which is her, obviously AJ Lee for the title. Eventually down the line, probably that's probably be the feud going to WrestleMania. Probably AJ Lee versus Becky for the title.
And it
Which
doesn't
once
need
again,
it.
I agree. Yeah, they don't need it. They don't need it. Like I said, I feel like that belt should develop talent, not already try to be honestly, I feel like the belt's a prop in their feud. Honestly, like I feel like
Yes.
it's not the goal. I feel like this is a prop to go along with the Becky and AJ Lee feud. So um
Like,
yeah.
I'm upset. Like Maxine was
No.
actually being pushed. Like, ugh.
She was
Against
getting
the
good too. Like
champion.
she had
Yeah.
real conviction. Like with
Fans
her
will get
on the mic and being in the ring, like
hmm
talking, like as a character. Like I was getting
You
on
were
board for a second.
seeing every step of her character develop.
Yeah.
yes. And fans were getting behind her. Like
Yeah.
never would I have thought that it would be this passionate about Maxine to be losing a match in my life. Like,
Yeah.
but like if it was this time last year, I would not have thought that. To be
Yeah.
completely honest, like I thought Maxine was still young, still learning, but
Yeah,
she
you're
put in
being
the
real.
work,
Yeah.
put in the work, got fans behind her, and they were actually, and I thought they were actually gonna like push her to be a credible champion, only for them to have one successful title defense, losing to Becky Lynch, who does not need a belt. I'm sorry, like. There's could have been so many more stories you could have done with Maxine to be a champion while
Mhm.
keeping AJ and Becky happening.
Yeah. Because my thing is like, why even do the whole Ivy now backstage segment just to lose it? Because Ivy now's
Right.
not going to start a feud with Becky, obviously. Like that. I mean, I just feel like having Ivy now right there was just to say here, she's still here,
I
and then have
mean,
go do that. But yeah.
So are we
yeah.
gonna get are we gonna get Lynch and Dupree part what four now? Is it part four, part five?
It would
It's like
be yeah,
five,
it
I
would be
think.
like five. It would be like five, I think. But
Yeah,
I,
like
I'm not
I
five.
gonna lie though. I'm gonna be the contrarian. I'm gonna be the contrarian in this one. I can see the Ivy now match happening. It's she's not gonna win, but I could see it
Mhm.
happening. Like
Yeah.
if they decide that like okay, Becky's gonna battle all the mid card girlies and it ends up being not squash matches per se, but damn near for each and every one, and that's what her second reign looks like until finally AJ starts interfering in each and every one, and then AJ
Yep.
finally gets the belt at Mania. Would it be a cop out? Yes, but also it seems
That's the
very, very
play.
plausible.
Yeah, that's the play probably.
but they don't need it to be the play. Like
They don't. They don't.
they didn't need that with Punk. Like
And again, just like Reek said earlier, some feuds don't need a title in the middle.
right. Oh, I'm so upset. Also, I don't know if you
Uh,
said it last time you recorded, but congrats on vaccine. What's her husband's name now?
oh, Anthony, Luke,
Anthony.
what do they call him now? And evolve
Oh
Cam
God.
Hendricks.
Yeah, something like that.
Congratulations to them. I don't know if we said it last time, but
Yeah.
after them.
Yeah, congrats. But man, where
I'm
are we?
blown.
Oh yeah, if we want to talk about a real feud for a title, I'm sorry, man. We gotta talk about Raquel and Stephanie McCare because that is a real feud in my opinion. They heating up.
Hmm.
Raquel, well, mind you, Stephanie comes out in a brace, says, "Hey, I'm not relinquishing this shit. If you want to come get it back in blood." And Stephanie heard that. No, I'm sorry. Raquel heard that and said, "Oh, say less."
Back,
Okay.
back.
She jumped this girl and beat the dog shit out of her. Like I thought, dude, she beat her so bad, you would have thought that she was a dark skinned woman in a Tyler Perry movie. I'm so sorry. Like that shit
Yo.
was insane. Hey, serious. This is a you not like us type joke. And that
I know.
broke
I
him.
know.
Oh my God. All the people I'm not gonna get that. Oh, that's good.
Um, bro. Woo.
Yeah, but I mean, you're
Tired,
right though.
tired of the way he treats me.
The sad
Sorry.
music hit in the background, but you're right though. You're right. She was definitely like catching that work, and
Yo,
not even
she was
on the
getting dog
ring,
walked.
backstage, like everywhere she
Hmm.
saw was on site. So
And so now with her being out and Dom being out, it makes me think, are they gonna have to relinquish the titles on Monday? Oh, speaking of which, I didn't put this on the docket, but I do want to talk about this since we're talking about Raw. You signed Javon Evans during a commercial break?
wild,
Disrespectful.
wild,
Disrespectful.
wild.
The
I,
only way I'm like okay with it is because it reminds me of what happened to Jokic for all my basketball fans.
I want to talk about
Hmm.
commercial. He got drafted.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's just because like you've been pushing him and showing him on TV as like, hey, he might be coming. He might be here.
mm,
Hey,
Future's
we got
now.
these matches. Here's Devon. Here's Devon. Commercial break. Oh, by the way, we signed him. It's just like I don't know. That couldn't like a 2 minute segment, just him just talking and signing. Like I
yeah.
don't know. It was a lot.
Like I get it that I get it. He had the main event match that apparently he filmed. Apparently it was him versus one of the Creeds. I can't remember which one. My apologies to
Mhm.
Julius or Brutus, whoever faced him. But dog, he's been on NXT, SmackDown, Raw, AAA for the last 4 months consistently.
Yeah.
Y'all
On
could have
John Cena's last card.
bro. You could have shown the man. Um, and I'm saying a man. I'm like that's what he is now. At this point, he's a grown
Yeah.
ass man. Like stop calling
Yeah.
it. Like yes, he's one of the young kids, but he's also a grown ass man at this point. But no, very happy for him. Were there any last things that y'all want to say about the Raquel Stephanie beef in the segment, or whether you guys think she's vacating? Like, where do you guys stand on that, real quick, before we move on into the next little bit? Because we do have a little bit more.
Oh, hold on. My my mind my mind is thinking right now.
Come on, Oracle, what you got?
Oh
What you got?
boy. So either she isn't injured completely and they have that triple threat match,
Hmm.
or they have because I was thinking when we talk about the women's tag titles, Will's live in uh Roxanne. Yeah, Roxanne. Like because they're a tag team now too. So I was
Yeah.
Yeah,
thinking, let's put them in the tag title picture. No. What if Raquel does win the title because either Stephanie Raquel is injured or this is a way to get Raquel the title, and then this leads to that triple threat match at Mania with the ladies of judgment tag.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not mad
Yeah.
at that at all.
That title's going to play a big part in the Judgment Day girls having, the
Hmm.
fallout of their beef
That's going to
somehow,
be a
some
big part
fashion.
of the Judgment Day breakup at all, i- in total.
Hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
And what if Dom does have to vacate? You know who's showing that belt?
And Bella.
Finn.
Ben Balor.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm all on board.
I'm not mad at that, especially after that bullshit reports that kept coming out. Like I'm not blaming WWE because obviously that was all dirt sheet reported, but oh my God, folks, took that and ran with it when they saw that Finn was gonna when they thought that Finn was gonna get a singles push last year.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, he needs it.
He does, but speaking of Judgment Day, let's talk about Liv Morgan versus Lara Valkyria. Really good match. Liv's first match on TV since her injury in like June. So real solid showing. I'm not gonna lie, man. Liv is funny as shit in and out of the ring. Because Liv looking at Roxanne and going, Roxy, did you see me? Did you see me? That
No,
had
listen.
me cracking up. I do want to know, like, this, like, I feel like they've been running this match for the last like 3 months or so on Raw. So I do want to know where is this headed, and also when are we finally going to get the Bailey blow up? Like, when are we finally going to get to the climax of the story that they're trying to tell with Bailey? Because it feels like they either abandon it and then they pick it back up and then they abandon it. So
I thought it was
yeah.
one of those things where where Dudley was good at like starting something and picking it up when they deemed necessary.
Mhm.
So one of those things where like I don't know, I just feel like they go. I don't know. I feel like the blow off.
So how many times is Bailey going to get slapped?
Yeah, yeah, because I don't know. I feel like the blow off
Yeah,
came when Lara had the championship. They could do something with that, but they didn't do much with that. So blow off, I don't know, but I feel like they'll just their personality is just a character for I think Bailey from like here on out. I think it's just a character at this point. I don't know.
yeah. I think this might be like this, like them attempting this slow build of WrestleMania. They're doing a poor job at it, but I think it's still attempt to slow build into something for Mania.
Yeah.
I got you. Man, let's talk about let's talk about what they were. You would have thought that they were doing the Thriller in Manila the way they were promoting this main event. You would have thought that was Ali Frazier, the way how they were promoting Punk versus Breaker, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what you guys think of the match? Me personally, I thought it was they are building Braun. You can tell that they clearly want to do something major with him in the future. They kept him strong while still putting and making Punk seem like a dominant champion. Um, like I said, I got Braun for Elimination Chamber. Really
Yeah.
that simple. I don't think he's gonna get the belt till Mania.
I'm all right. I mean, the match it was a good match. Like you said, they're definitely building Braun obviously as the next pillar. As I feel like everyone's been saying at this point, Braun is the next guy up. So,
Mhm.
um, crazy spots. That spot from the top of the turnbuckle to the table was insane for Braun.
Dude, that
So
shit
I don't
was
know.
so
It is also
wild.
just showing like more stuff in his bag. Punk made everything look painful, which made Braun look as strong as well, even in a loss. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was great all around. Build, match, post stuff. Like I said, Braun's definitely one on ones, and like I do think he should probably get the belt on Punk at Mania for that moment.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
this is
go ahead.
good. My God.
I was saying like I think that the Dom Mysterio moment last year definitely showed them that like, hey, if we start giving the young guys mania moments, it could really mean something because they're gonna resonate with
Yes.
the crowd.
Mhm. So what I think, like this is well, one, it was a show because I think everybody in the mother thought that Baker was going to win the match. Though I mean, if that they were just beating us like bits of Baker with the title, and they made it feel like a big old night than what it actually was.
Hmm.
They don't really feel like it was like a kind of like a big like Netflix debut of a wall tonight. But like this is gonna be like Jey Uso vibes, or like Jey Uso lost the world title match against Gunther at Saturday Night Main Event. Like
Yeah.
wait before the Royal Rumble and then win the Rumble and then Mania. I mean, I honestly think Drago has the best. I think Drago wins the Rumble
Mhm.
I'm not mad at that either. I just know he's got to win one of these fuckers. I know he's got to win one. So whichever
unless
one.
unless Stephon comes back because I'm Portugal saying that he he might be at WrestleMania.
Mm.
But like if that's not the case, then I see him winning the Rumble and then getting about Mania.
Mhm.
I'm not mad at that at all,
Yeah.
dude. Um, I gotta say, shout out to Rey Mysterio, shout out to Penta, shout out to the Dragon League because seeing the three of them come out. as a guy who loves Lucha Libre, and I think y'all know how much I love Lucha Libre in this goddamn pod,
Mhm.
that put a smile on my fucking face, dog. I was cheesing that bitch. I was cheesing. You could see all 32 of my shit. That's how was I was smiling.
Yes,
But
yes, the LW 3.0.
dude,
Watch out, party.
speaking of the LWO, I've been saying this for the longest. I said this when Dragon Lee and AJ first got the tag titles. Um, LWO should have turned heel and got mad at Dragon Lee for abandoning them,
Uh,
and that could have been a feud, or at least. But when they started to not even give AJ and Dragon Lee like a tag team name, I knew they weren't gonna give them no real story. It was just, hey,
yeah.
put on some matches.
Wait till the Usos goes about to go.
Oh, exactly. Um, so is there anything about Raw that you guys wanted to touch on or anything that we missed out on? Anything that we think needs to be hit?
Uh,
Go on.
no, saying nothing. Not really. Just I'm kind of looking forward to the Vision versus the Luchadors.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't want that. I'm sorry, but that's all it. I feel like it was some good in ring stuff, but I'm not interested in that story in the slightest. Other than that, solid episode of Raw. Like it was, I would say. Oh, the crowd also made. I know I'm in a little bit because they reacted to nothing. The crowd was dead silent the
Yeah.
whole time.
They were
Um,
so dead. I
and
think
like
it's because
Brooklyn,
they were
like
all
Brooklyn is
waiting.
crazy.
They were all waiting for like some big major fucking return. It's like, dog, no, like the only thing I'll give them when Adam Pearce said break the walls down, I was like, oh shit, he might be coming back.
Yeah,
But even then, I was like, dog, doesn't really matter. I,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been saying that Jericho needs to retire for the longest now, but that's not out of disrespect. That's more so out of a protect your body thing.
Mm.
Anyway, are we ready to get into the longest or because this has been the longest we've run this podcast without doing grids. So let's do grids. Because this is gonna be the latest it's gonna show up in the pod. Oh
Well,
man.
hopefully we can fight through this.
Yeah. I
Yo, we're
fully
already
believe.
like 2 hours in, by the way.
It feels
Yeah,
like it.
no worries. I've been watching the clock, but I like talking wrestling with y'all, and I fully
uh,
believe that we can do this. And yeah,
Halfway now. Halfway
so
now.
yeah.
halfway there. Halfway there. All
I'm
right.
trying multitask, trying to watch SmackDown and at the same time.
Yo, if we record the same, if we end the same time SmackDown is, that's gonna lie. That's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my God.
Um,
If we're on here for 5 hours, I swear to God.
oh no, we're
I'm
not.
on call too, like shit.
We ain't never pausing for that long. All right, so anyone who's unfamiliar with grids, it's basically a 3x3 grid where we're going to complete by filling in 9 wrestlers that fit both the row and column criteria. I do highly recommend if you're listening to us on only the audio version that you switch to video in your listening app if it's Spotify, or you go to the TRB YouTube and play along with us. It's really fun. Anyway, let's go now. So for the columns, we have
Ooh.
Mexico, Bullet Club, and Beat Cena at Mania. And for the rows, we have 2K25 90 over. I'm not gonna lie, I don't play 2K, so I'm gonna need your help for that one. We have
Gotcha.
US
I got you.
Championship and IC Championship. Gentlemen, I don't care which one of you start, but which one of you wants to start?
Go ahead, Vaughn. Go ahead, go first.
I mean, it's simple. Mexico overall, Rey Mysterio.
Would
Bro, good
he?
one.
2025?
Oh, okay. Well, one of
No.
those. I'm surprised it's not
Well,
90 though. Dude, I see.
all right.
Uh,
Sears, what you got?
2K 2025 in Bullet Club.
Mhm.
Give me Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Mr. Rhodes.
Cody, Cody Rhodes.
I'll do Finn Balor for Bullet Club and IC Champion.
All right, let's go. What am I blanking right now? Well, I'm blanking. I'm sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
B Cena at Mania 90 overall. Um, 'cause, 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 ' Damn, skip me. I'm blanking.
I'm gonna pick up that exact same one. Because
Mm.
Undertaker.
Hmm.
Oh, it was right there. Oh man.
And real quick, while I have this in my mind, Mexico and U.S. champion, we can do Callisto.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay, I figured out Mexico 90 overall Eddie Guerrero. That has to be Eddie, right?
Yeah, that's the
There
only
we
one I can think
go.
Okay.
of.
Oh, let's say if they disrespect Eddie, if they disrespect Eddie, y'all are never gonna get me on that game.
Bullet Club and U.S. champion. Give me AJ.
Oh yeah. U.S. champion and beat Cena at Mania. Miz.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
either one.
Yeah.
And Cena IC Mania.
I'm trying to think. Last Cody. Oh no, we only have Cody
Yeah,
Rhodes.
with Cody. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Who's with me?
Sorry, I'm blanking on like Mania losses for Cena right
Oh,
now.
I got one. I think I got this one.
Yeah,
Oh, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne.
okay, that was way too quick.
Hey, I guess they know we've been talking so long. I think that's the easy one.
Oh, oh man. But no. Oh,
One of these we have to do a hard one.
yeah,
Yeah.
we should. We should. But just, when
We need the full game here for that one because
yeah,
Hmm.
the whole one's gonna have like the New Japan 2000 TNA shit.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If I if I see, because then we get one that said 2005 ROH roster, I said fuck no. This is when y'all
We
get.
Yeah.
did. We
I
did, and
wasn't
it took
wa
us a good bit.
I wasn't watching Ring of Honor when I was 4 years old, guys.
Oh, I keep getting them old.
Vaughn was about to hit me with the. I was outside in 2005. I was in the club.
The club is crazy.
Vaughn was in college in 2005. What are you
I
guys
was
talking
like,
about?
I like outside on my bike or something. Like in the club, it's crazy.
All right, man.
Vaughn was buying a house in 2005.
I was 10. Like, chill.
Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna be so. Yo, that's funny. That is funny. Okay, I'm gonna be so
Love you, Vaughn.
honest. I
Oh my
love you
goodness.
too, Vaughn. But I'm gonna
Yes,
be so
can
honest. And I'm gonna
big.
be so transparent. So I'm kind of like glancing at SmackDown because my TV's just on right now. And then why did I see a commercial for Grand Canyon University? And if any of the viewers have seen this commercial, everyone in this commercial is hitting the too sweet. Like literally, as a wrestling fan, all I'm thinking of is AJ and Finn hitting the too sweet. Like, speaking of which, RIP to the Bullet Club. It they've officially dissolved the faction. And we didn't get a chance to talk about this because we were on break, but happy retirement to Tanahashi, the ace of New
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
But saying all that, let's get into NXT because we can run through this quick. There was
Yeah.
so there was so much that happened on NXT recap, but obviously there's a major moment that we're going to talk about. But just to give y'all a quick little recap, Blake Monroe beat the brakes off of Thea Hale. Like I thought I was watching the episode of Baddies. That's how like
It did to like episode of Baddies. That's crazy.
that's how deadly it was. So Thea Hale was laid up in the bed and she was still telling Ava, she said, Ava, I told the people I'm gonna defend my belt. I'm gonna defend my belt. And then Ava was like, what the fuck are you thinking? Are you stupid? And Thea was like, nah, I'm gonna do it. And then Jordan, because I don't know why they threw Jordan in this storyline, especially when we know Jordan is about to get signed.
Yeah.
Um, Jordan said, Ava, let her do it. So you're telling me that Jordan's last moment on we didn't talk about this during SmackDown. Jordan Grace showed up and started talking to Nick Aldis. Sorry about that.
Oh, great. Yeah, we'll continue.
Yeah, I completely forgot that we didn't talk about that. But so you're telling me Jordan Grace's last moments on NXT is going to be her pushing for Thea Hale to lose her championship? Guys,
Yeah.
again, I'm jumping around like a motherfucker here. Thea Hale decided to host an open challenge, and the person who decided to show up was Izzy Dane by doing what every person does when the open challenge happens in the middle of fucking NXT. Instead of going to the front like everyone else, they go from behind the
Literally the
ring.
back door. Literally a back door.
This
I
happens
mean, yeah.
every this happens every single time. When is someone gonna come from like the side or from under the ring? Like anyway, so Izzy
But shit's
Dane beats
about
his
the JC match before that, because wasn't that first? JC Izzy?
yeah, yeah. I just wanted to keep a thorough line of like everything that was going
Ah,
on because like Thea kind of like starts and Thea
gotcha.
kind of like started the whole show. So I was like, let's just knock out all the Thea stuff.
Mhm.
I got you,
But Thea, no, Izzy Dane beat the brakes off of Thea Hale. We saw Sean Spears and Nico Vance pop out because they weren't there for her match against Tatum Paxley, which she lost. And then Izzy Dane loses to Tatum Paxley, and then because Tatum Paxley came out and kind of distracted Thea Hale because Tatum Paxley had a chainsaw and was trying to like scare away the other women, and Thea was so shook. Izzy Dane became North American champ. What the fuck are we doing?
Me personally, I'm not mad at Izzy with the belt. I mean,
I'm not mad at the end result. It's how we got there.
yeah.
Serious, what do you think?
I felt like it was kind of, I mean, it was a nice goal. Like, part of me thinks that, like when I was back in staying TNA, NXT, I did it again.
Mm,
NXT, so long, because I think she is the main roster already. But, like, one, it was a nice role, and honestly, Izzy, I think Izzy is a good choice for North American champion.
hmm
So just because, like, oh, first, I'm sorry, my guy's doing something stupid right now. Let me get it back. Let me get back to you guys. I go so I could get him.
All right. Well, while he handles fucking Garfield over there, um, yeah, man, it wasn't again. I'm not mad at Izzy having the belt, but I feel like they maybe got the word like either the day before or like during the middle of the show of,
Mm.
hey man, I don't know how to tell you, Sean, but we're gonna snatch Blake, and then they were like, fuck, we gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
Uh, First off,
Yeah, I don't know. It was
the women's
good.
North American title picture for the last like 3 weeks has been very shaky story wise. It's been very random.
Yeah, they're in reset mode right now, so they have to. It's that like thing that happens in that happens in NXT every couple of years when all the main stars that they've been
Yeah,
pushing gets caught up, and now they have to. Then they're like, "Oh shit, we have to rebuild now." God damn it!
yeah,
But they don't take the time to constantly build as they go.
yeah. And so actually that really sums up the entirety of this episode.
You're welcome. I just say it was time.
Yeah. And so obviously we talked about Taylor Paxley beating Izzy Dame. That match, it was a good match, but honestly there wasn't nothing really like super special about it. JC Jane and Kendall Gray, graps, graps, graps.
Mwah, mwah. Oh my God, that was a great match.
Give JC
Mhm.
Jane her flowers. Give Kendall Gray her flowers. Gray angle strikes again, but JC Jane retains.
I need to that that
Oh
Ray
my
took.
God.
It
Oh
was
my
beautiful,
God.
absolutely
Like
beautiful.
JC, when she throws her move, she throws them like the knee, the spinning, like
Hmm.
round man. Like that's a couple like episodes ago. Like she kind of reminds me of like Alice of that striking because like her shit is like so
Yeah,
precise and impactful.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I love JC. Like when she gets that call up, I'm buying stocks in JC Jane in JC Jane stocks right now. So she's ready, man. She's so good. And like that match and like because Kendall, she was she a part of the ID program or she was just pick up and evolved?
she was a part of the ID program, I believe.
So I know it's one of the things where it's just cool seeing like the machine that's the WWE with Evolve NXT main rosters working. So you got talent like that sitting in Evolve is kind of crazy. So it's just cool seeing like the the machine itself actually work. So, but yeah, that was
Yeah,
easily a great match and a great way to start the year off with NXT or something like that. So
Yeah, like that's
No,
an
for
example of
sure.
WWE like actually developing, continue like Kindergarten is like an example of like what they should be doing with the people of Evolve and ID.
yeah.
Constantly like introducing new people to NXT and making it more like a resolving door rather than just like a go. I accept. It's a difficult position where they need to make NXT as a third brand, but also making the resolving door where it's like you're constantly having new stars introduced and keeping like
Mhm.
getting hot stars out into the main roster, ready for them to go. Like the fact that like they sat on Chuck Williams for, like what 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
Oba for
Yeah.
3, Jordan Grace for 2. Like it's
Jordan
kind of
really Jordan
insane.
was really there for 2 years.
I feel like she was.
Okay, maybe
Because
not fully there for 2 years, but she was definitely in and out because of the TNA
yeah,
partnership. Tag
yeah,
team.
CA
Yeah.
partnership and then the Rumble 2 years in a
Yeah.
row. Yeah.
Sorry, that just blew
Well,
shit. Sorry,
well, 'cause
I
yeah,
got a
you're
brain
right.
freeze.
She must have been like I think she signed around this time last year. I think, by way after the
Yeah,
bubble.
Yeah, because Vengeance Day when she I think showed up at Vengeance Day last year.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. She did show up at Avengers Day last year. That was when
Because
they
I
finally
because I
said,
popped. I remember that.
dude, it was literally her staring down Stephanie Vaquer and Julia. That was yeah.
Yeah.
Um, man. Should we just get to the big match of the night? Obafemi,
Hmm.
Leon Slater. Yeah, get me. Dude, amazing fucking match. This was an 11-minute match, but there was so much storytelling that they were trying to do. The selling of the leg. Um, Oba decided that if this is going to be his last match, because I'm sure you guys can see the shot behind me and have been seeing the shot behind me, he's going to go out showing that he has learned every part of wrestling that they could possibly show and show you and teach you in the PC. He showed off the in-ring ability, he showed off the storytelling ability, and he showed off just the character work without even having to touch a mic. Just the
Hmm.
aura alone from that one shot where he finally holds the belt and it's his last one holding it, just him in the light, dude, that's an amazing shot.
I got chills right when I watched that. I was like, man, like he was on it for so long. Like, what should have happened? Like, he was on it for a minute. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then they went to the lock backstage when Ava was talking to the younger talent, like this is your time to step up. All these people were just kind of caught up to the main roster. All of a sudden, coming back in like, Ava, did you see what Rhodes did? Ava looking pissed about being interrupted,
yeah,
and then just the zoom out up from the title. Oh my God!
like
dude, like,
production wise, that was perfect. That was so
yeah.
perfect.
And again, we said this before we got on call or before we started recording. I think that the company giving Oba the Oscar treatment shows how promising they think he will be. I think it's
Hmm.
very indicative of the position he's going to be in, which I love. I love to see it. Um, my God. What? Oh, real quick before we move off of NXT, because I know that we spent through this. Ethan Page, they have to be setting up a ladder match for the North American title between
Mm.
Tavion Heights, Shiloh Hill. Who the
It's
fuck else
Josh
was in there?
Briggs.
Yeah,
Uh,
Josh Briggs.
was Miles
Um,
Bourne?
Miles Bourne is gonna find his way in there because he Ethan very indicatively picked a fight with Miles Bourne. I think that Miles Bourne is going to be the one to take it off of Ethan.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they have to be setting
Stand,
up a ladder. They have to be setting
stand,
up a ladder match for it.
stand deliverable.
I think we could see it
Like earlier
earlier,
that.
man.
Yeah.
I think we could see it at Vengeance Day. Y'all forget the ladder match used to be like the NXT like mainstay. Like that used to be like their thing.
Yeah.
It did introduce the North American title.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think if they were to go back to their roots for it in order to crown a new one, because honestly, at this point, have have Ethan Page vacated.
Yep. Set him up.
That boy's ready to go up. But all right, let's. We almost have to finish my buzz. Let's round this out a little bit. Not we got Dynamite left to talk about. So we had Shelton Benjamin versus John Moxley. When I tell you guys, this match maybe broke me to my core because Why the fuck would you have me as a Shelton Benjamin fan think that he could get so close after doing a almost time draw? Think that he had that much of a chance of getting the belt off of John Moxley just for Moxley to win with not even I don't know if it was a roll up or inside cradle, but some bullshit. Um, I was like, y'all know me. I've been saying on this podcast for a minute that Shelton Benjamin needs a goddamn title, especially now that Bobby Lashley is injured and we don't know what the fuck the
Mhm.
Hurt Syndicate is gonna look like. Um, do it, like do it, absolutely do it. But good match regardless. It's
Mm,
Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. This was their first time ever locking up. They're not gonna have a bad match. He's called the standard of excellence for a reason.
mm.
Um, how much did you guys watch? Because I know it was a long ass fucking show.
I didn't watch any AEW this week.
All right.
I watched limited. Honestly, not gonna lie, it was a short night.
Okay. I got you. So I'm gonna run through the hits basically.
Mhm.
So Willow, it seems like it's still going, even though she's two belts, Nightingale with the TBS championship, first ever two-time TBS champion, and also tag team champion. It looks like she's still gonna continue her feud with Mercedes Moné because she literally power bombed Mercedes into cake during her championship celebration. It was hilarious. And then the lights out match. I'm gonna be so honest. I never thought about it, but ever since I heard this from a homeboy of mine, I got a shout out Sosa. Ever since I heard this from my homie Sosa, I have not thought about lights out matches any differently. If you pay money to see a match and then you find out that the headline match, the main event match, is a lights out match, wouldn't that piss you off a little bit?
Yeah,
Good match, but yeah, no, good match. Swerve and Adam Page picked up the win over Powerhouse Hobbs and Hook, which I think everyone kind of expected. But
mhm.
my biggest thing is like the title scene for the AEW World Title picture. We know that Kenny Omega is coming back into the picture. Bandito is the next one who gets a shot at MJF. Bandito beat Sammy Guevara on Wednesday, and Bandito is facing MJF at Maximum Carnage on next Wednesday. I'm pretty sure that Bandito is not winning because MJF literally just got the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, dude, it's just like there's so many players. It's like they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do with guys like Hangman, who just had an amazing year, and Swerve, who, even though he was out for a little bit, had a pretty solid year. I'm not gonna like deny it. So it feels like they're waiting until like an Osprey or a Jay White or someone of such
Mm.
magnitude comes back that they can actually put them in the feud because this whole oh, me and Swerve now have to finally work together. We're going up against the Ops, and the Ops Dojo always intervenes because we want a title shot. It's starting to get redundant.
What if kind of going back to what we talked about the substance
Mhm.
episode, makeshift tag teams. What if they go after the tag titles?
If they're the ones to take the tag titles off of FTR, I promise you right now, I will laugh my ass off. I will laugh my ass off.
Talk about a team hell no.
That'd be a
Get
team. You burn my house down.
mm,
You burn my house down.
someone call Dr. Shelley.
Bro. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there anything that was so Jack Perry and Jack Perry and the Young Bucks went up against the Demand. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I want to talk about for this match, the Demand, Chef's kiss. Jack Perry did get the win over them though. Jack Perry pinned Ricochet, which if they have Ricochet drop the AEW National Championship again, I think Sears and I talked about this the last time we were talking about AEW on camera. A lot of these championships are kind of redundant. The AEW National Championship was supposed to help the Indies, which it kind of is. I've seen it being defended on Indies elsewhere, but it's like, dog. Wasn't that what your international title was supposed to be? Wasn't that what your continental title was supposed to be? Like, what are we
Mhm.
doing?
Probably so
Um,
international, national, continental. Like I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just
yeah.
But 24/7 international, national,
Oh my God.
European, world heavyweight, hardcore
Ooh,
title.
I'm so happy you said that because it just made me think. If AEW decided to like bring back the hardcore title, I get it. They have the FTW title, but if they the trademark for the hardcore title's got to be over with by now, right? Because when did the hardcore title get like stop being in rotation? Like oh five something like that.
I could, I can see it, and I honestly
Like
think they'll do good with it. Maybe not
yeah,
call it the hardcore title, but they'll probably call it like the
the
actual
extreme
time
title or something. There'll have to be some workaround to it.
yeah.
But no, I think that's
abusive wrestling title.
abusive wrestling title. Darby Allin would win. That would be the one title they let Darby Allin win.
That's
Near
it.
Oh,
No
death
one
experience,
else's.
the near death experience title.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that y'all made me remember Darby Allin because Darby Allin finally is getting his match against Pac. I think it's for next week at Maximum Carnage, if I'm
Good.
correct.
In the
Because,
shed, dude. They've been fighting since 2024.
dude, so that's what I was about to ask y'all. What the fuck is Darby versus the Death Riders gonna end with? Because at this point, they they threw him to a table on fire.
Yeah,
There is no
you gotta kill him.
gotta
Honestly,
kill.
I see it being a award where they put a same man as Raw with Darby and Moxley as Death Vitals.
You do a very live match. Do a very live match and bury him alive.
And
Something.
the crazy thing is, the only thing that would stop me from saying that that isn't possible is the fact that they're very obviously turning Moxley face now.
hmm
But folks would want to see that they wouldn't care who's the bad guy or who's the good guy. On folks. Oh man, overall, man, it was a solid episode of Dynamite. Like I'm not mad at it. It started off the year really really well. Um,
hmm
definitely just feeling a little bit like filler though, but not nothing too crazy. I'm excited to see. I'm ex- I'm excited to see when Kenny Omega gets in the picture. And Will Ospreay's supposed to be coming back this month, so make those two happen. I'm good. But let's close this out. Vaughn, please, please, please close this out. Take us home. Bring us across the finish line. It'll be
Yo.
Vaughn, Sears, and myself.
All right. So once again, just on here. Thanks for rocking with us. Like always, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show your mama, baby mama, grandmama, everybody. Put us on. Send it to every time we close. CRB finna be in the mix all 2026. New content on the way, new stuff on
Come
the
on,
way.
come
Rock
on,
with your boys.
come on.
We,
Start
we,
winning.
we, we ain't just saying it when we say we're the best wrestling podcast in the DMV. We finna stretch out and be the world. So
Come on,
keep rocking with
start
us. Thanks for
winning.
the support. And till next episode, man. It's TRB.
Bro. Sears, where can they find you? What you got to plug? What you got to say to the people as we leave out?
Uh, you all know who it is. You guys know that I'm online, but you find you did it. Because I keep my accounts private. We don't want no hackers or scammers in my DM. Thank you very much. Uh, so if you want to follow me, follow the podcast, follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok, even though I'm not
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
TikTok.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh, let's see. You can find me at walk, but like I
Oh,
don't want to
bro.
be here.
Bro, if any of y'all are in the comments or watching our content thinking, damn, why Sears not knowing the vlogs? Why Sears don't, what Sears be doing? Sears be at the desk.
Because
Sears be at
I
the
be
job.
locked in at walk. Locked in means locked, literally locked in my building. Let me out. I can't.
Man,
Uh,
if a show, if an episodic episode come to DC, we all it gotta be a TRB like something,
listen.
man.
The last time I came to DC was Johnson retirement tour, and I wasn't paying $400.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
on an education salary, and I have a
Who you
cat
telling?
speed. I know, Vaughn. I
I'm
know,
saying we're kind of
I'm saying.
all three of us are on an education salary right now.
but I live in DC.
Partner and
Disrespect.
have to pay.
Yeah. And then in DC, in Georgetown, mind you.
This is
So
also very true.
Yeah.
it's expensive.
That's also very true. I'm gonna have Reek bleep out the area because I don't know what type of fans we got. But
That's true. Yeah. I don't need my job to be tracking me down.
but no, as always, it's your boy, the EST and the DMV, the rated S superstar, the straight S superstar, the chocolate city saint, the left-handed destruction, the father of all worlds, the Beijing bulldozer, the Cameroonian nightmare, El Misterio Negro, and what the fuck was the new one that I came up with today?
Oh, well,
The bougie.
Oh yeah, the bougie badass, the bougie badass.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, the bougie
can you
badass.
can you be that if you can't remember your own name?
It's new. You got to get in the lexicon. As we start
Exactly.
flowing real easy.
I gotta get in the lexicon. You know I had to do a little shout out, a little
You know.
homage to the bougie bully. But nah, man, it's your boy Steph, and like always, we are over the top rope. Appreciate y'all, love y'all. Follow us on all platforms at Top Rope Boys, at Top Rope Boys Pod. Deuces.